Okay, here we go.
Oh, there's kids playing hockey here.
Future superstars.
Beautiful.
Going in the
building.
nosebleeds, boys. All right. Going in.
Oh, look at this. Very cool. Awesome. Very excited to have the one and only Laser from Hockey Shop in Langley. Welcome to the show, Laser. How you doing today?
Fabulous. No slap shots.
The Rangers score. Boo.
Can you hear me? Yeah? Yeah, that's wild. Okay. This is craziness. I'm watching the game in the bar. This is the, I'll show you guys. I'm literally, we're in a bar here. We make it happen here. Nothing is perfect, you know?
Here we are with the one and only Mr. Jake from Jake's Takes Hockey. Welcome to the show, sir. How you doing today?
That's right. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Russell is the best. He's the secret master of the universe. Yes. And he's come to this realm to set us free and deliver a cup to Vancouver, I think. Russell is a gift from the gods, I think. What do you want? You want to say hi to anyone on the stream? You want to say shout out to anybody? Any advice, words of wisdom? We got 2-1 Canucks right now. Justin, who is he? There you go.
Oh, yeah, look at that nice ice getting all clean.
There you go. Go Canucks, go! All right.
Yeah, literally the back row, boys. It's nice to have you.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm happy to join you guys.
Witten and Jordan from Canucks Uncensored. How you guys doing today?
Awesome.
We're good, Russell. Thanks so much for having us on.
David wins it, goes forward and gets a shot, goes wide. Carr puts it behind the net. Got! Time! Oh, I just got lightheaded! 3-2, Canada wins. I scared the crap out of Dobby. Boys! Boys and girls! We did it! Canada wins! Binnington with some killer saves in overtime, and Connor McDavid, the man we were giving so much crap to through this whole game, wins the game! I'm so red in the face! Look at how red my face is! It's Canadian face! Oh, in Boston, boys! We win it in overtime! This is the man, the myth, the legend, the Blue Line Hockey. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure to be here.
How you doing today?
Things are great. Thank you for the wonderful intro, and thank you for having me on. And truly a big fan of what you are doing on your channel as well. So keep it up, man. It's really, really good.
We're in the second row, so we're doing all right.
Live from Rogers Arena, Michael Saunders with that beautiful mustache on his face. There it is. Look at that. A live look in Rogers Arena. Mike and Zach.
Russell, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing really good. It's nice to see you.
Great to see you. It's always fun popping into the streams every once in a while when I get a chance, and nice to finally be chatting with you.
How are we? Guys, this is awesome. I'm excited to be here.
Everyone's been very excited to have you on. The word got out and people started getting very excited. So thank you very much for doing this and joining us today.
I appreciate you having me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
Hey, buddy. What an intro. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, those late nights, early mornings.
Yeah, weird
they were
times.
rough.
We are excited to welcome Dave Hall to the show. Welcome, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be on.
Yeah. We're excited to welcome to the show Larry Fisher.
Thanks for having me, Russell. Looking forward to talking lots of hockey.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this man. He's wearing his Canucks jersey at a Montreal game. You love to see it. He became a local legend by calling the Abbotsford Canucks Calder Cup run. We are very happy to welcome Brandon Astle to the show. How's it going, brother?
Russell, I'm doing well. Thanks a lot for having me on.
I'd like to introduce to Nothing is Perfect, Mr. Zach Nolan.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you.
Howdy.
What's up, my dude? They say never meet your heroes, but boy, am I glad I got to, because here he is, the man, the myth, the legendary host, Toddcast Podcast, Mr. Todd Hancock.
Dude, thank you, man. What a crazy introduction. A hero, a myth, a legend.
Yeah. We are pleased to welcome to the show, Canuckland.
Thanks for having me on. I'm really excited.
Passionate, realistic, honest. Rev Trev.
Let's go. Let's get some passion going. There's some actual hockey playing.
Smith plays it right across the zone. Bolana with a shot. Score! The Edmonton Canucks from the blue line! Shot through a crowd! And the Canucks have won it in overtime! Just like that, game one is over! And you don't have to wait much longer, because the Abbotsford Canucks have won game one with 14:09 left to go in the overtime period! Woo! Charlotte wins the draw. They skate in. They take a shot towards the net. Goes high and wide. Comes around. In behind. Into the corner. And just like that, being resilient. Next man up. The Abbey Canucks, no doubt, never lost 2 games in a row in this Calder Cup Finals. And the Abbey Canucks are Calder Cup champions. Woo! Can you believe it? What's up, everyone? It's Russell. It is Nothing is Perfect. It's Vancouver Canucks game night. Vancouver Canucks. Game 54 of the 1994 Stanley Cup Finals. Yes, I did do the math. And this will be, if you go from game 1 of the 1994 Stanley Cup Finals to today, today will be the 54th time the Canucks have played the Rangers in that span. So, and it's weird, right? Because they play the Rangers today, they play the Islanders on Friday, and then they play the Boston Bruins on Saturday. So this week we're calling it the Gauntlet of Stanley Cup Final opponents. Excuse me. So today, game 54 of the Stanley Cup Finals in 1994. It's going to be the Canucks. It's going to be the Rangers. We got everything going on tonight. We're going to have guests. We're going to have contests. If you look below me here, you're getting a little bit of a sneak preview. Collect each word at the beginning of each period to enter the contest. So, pay attention. Before I get into anything, let's talk about that. So, Ryan Ventura, pro ring announcer, one of our lovely guests that's come on, has generously donated 2 tickets to the Vancouver Canucks versus the San Jose Sharks, which is coming up on December the 27th. If you want to go see that game, you have a chance tonight to do so via the contest that we'll be running. I wanted to keep it nice and simple today. So, if you are interested in going and seeing this game on December the 27th, Hockey Night in Canada, 7 o'clock in Vancouver, this is what you're going to do. At the beginning of each period, I'm going to give you a code word. At the end of, I'd say probably in the 3rd period, I will post a Google form. You guys can go in as long as you have all 3 words that I give you at the beginning of each period. You give me those 3 words. You give me your email address or your phone number. We're going to do a draw, and then we'll let you know who won and who will be going to see the Vancouver Canucks for the San Jose Sharks. So make sure you pay attention at the beginning of each period. I have added it to the ticker, so you will get a reminder there. But the beginning, when the puck drops at the beginning of each period, I'll give you a code word. Send that to me in a Google form, and we'll get it. Before we get into what we're doing tonight, let's do our first poll question of the night. What do you want the Canucks to do with the rest of this season? Tank, baby, tank. Make a push for tank, baby, tank. Make a push for playoffs. All right, let's say actually push for with and trade assets to do so. Push for playoffs without trades, or oh my gosh, I can't spell. Tank, baby, tank without trades. All right, so there's your first poll question. Tank, what do you want the Canucks to do with the rest of the season? Tank, baby, tank, trade everyone, push for the playoffs with trades, push for the playoffs without trades, tank, baby, tank without trades. There you go, first poll question. All right, let's talk about what we're going to do tonight. Let's go over the lineup. So here we are. There's me. I'm shocked. Game 54 of the Stanley Cup 1994 Stanley Cup Finals. There's Dustin, there's Jake Takes Hockey, right? Canucks versus Rangers. We're going to start off by saying hello to all the beautiful people who are in chat waiting for this game to get started. We're going to go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. During the first intermission, Dustin Boydell will be by for the Rusty and Dusty Sideshow. We'll go through the ups and downs of the first periods of play. And then we will get into everything that's happening around the Canucks today. There is a little bit of news. And then during the second intermission, Jacob Schatz from Jake's Takes Hockey will be here. We're going to chat about why he drove Quinn Hughes out of this team and why Quinn Hughes leaving the team is all his fault. And then during the post-game show, we're going to have Dustin Boydell back, and he is going to get us up to date on everything that happened in tonight's game against the Rangers. I should note that the Golden Eyes are playing tonight as well. We unfortunately won't be able to stay live for them. I was not able to get the time available to do that. But we will give you a little bit of news during the first intermission with Dustin about what's happening with the Golden Eyes. All right, let's hop into chat. Who was here before I turned on? Let's see. Evelyn was here. Rod was here. Hachika was here. Prickfetti was here. Rod. Hunter was in the house. What's up, Hunter? Big Mac got here. Bing Tang Warrior. Jake's Takes Hockey. Oh, and then Evelyn's fiance is here too. What's up, Evelyn's fiance? And Fangirl is here as well. And Swerve and Irvin. And there's Lane Staley. What's up, Russell? How's it going, Lane Staley? Nice to see you, my dude. Hey, Fangirls is Swervin. Just not JT. Not just JT, but Carson Soucy too. Yes, we are going to see Carson Soucy as well. True dat, says Prickfetti. Justin Dowling? Wait, scratch that. Yeah, I don't think Justin Dowling's in the league anymore. Hunter's like, too evil, too evil. Oh, thanks for letting me have a sip there, Hunter. Nice to see you as usual. Hachiko, I think JT Miller scores a hat trick. What? Why would you say such a thing? He's in the AHL. Ah, okay. So he's not playing for the Rangers. He's down in the AHL. So we don't have to face him as well. I got my laptop working. It stopped working for a few weeks, but now I got it working again. Nice to hear there, Evelyn. Big Tang Warrior, 50 games to go, 30 points out of the playoffs. To go 30 points out of the playoffs. Does the math? I mean, if the Canucks make the playoffs, it will be one of the greatest comebacks of all time. Good to hear, Evelyn, says Fangirl. This feels like a trap game, meaning if you're on Team Tank, it's a win. Yeah, like an actual win. Yeah. What's up, Zach? How's it going? And then Swervin's on Team Tank, and he's like, they're going to win tonight, aren't they? And I don't want them to. Team Tank, Team Tank, Team Tank. And then Evelyn's just like, ... And then Tor's like, Team Tank, Team Tank. Team Tank, Team Tank, Team Tank. Big Mac is there. Zach's on Team Tank. Prickfetti's on Team Tank. Let's go, Vancouver, says Zach. White, blue, green. Jake Takes Hockey. You guys mind if I clip my toenails before the game starts? Bro, go ahead, man. What's the worst that could happen? I see she's out of it. Brooklyn, I'm guessing you're high off of dummies. Huh. Yee, says Violet. Segmina. JT Miller. JT Miller. How's it going, Segmina? Nice to see you, my dude. Okay, sounds good. I'm going to do it on my stairs right by the trash. Then I can sweep them up after. Thumbs up. That's a good strat, right? Canucks go. Canucks go. Canucks go. Haha, you understand if I saw the setup. That sounds disgusting, Irvin. Evelyn's yawning again. Evelyn, have a nap. That was me. Sorry, Swervin' Irvin. Haha, perfect time to do it. Lane Staley, I hope we best the Rangers just to stick it to JT's emotional ass. Yeah, So Lane Staley, at least tonight, is not on Team Tank. He wants to see a dub. And then Violet is just laughing. And so is Evelyn. Evelyn and Violet just laughing together. And then Imprick Fire You Trust is like, fight number one. It's like, number one. Pixelated Zeven Talk. Speaking of the 94 Stanley Cup Finals and 54, New York Rangers win was their first in 54 years. Yes, I knew you'd get that one. When I saw that number too, Jay, I was like, wow, that's weird how that turned out. But yeah, when the Rangers beat the Canucks in 94, it was their first Stanley Cup victory in 54 years. Evelyn's on Team Tank. Tank. And then Evelyn's just watching. Jake Stakes Hockey, Russ, you should enter yourself to win the Canucks tickets and then just take them yourself, laughing and crying. I'll just bring my whole stream setup with me. I'll be like one of those Twitch streamers that have like the whole like rack set up where they're like walking down the road streaming, and I'll just do that at the game. And everyone in my section will be like, who is this maniac? Wasn't even born during the 94 Cup run. Oh, fangirl. You're making me feel old. Push for the playoffs. We're 32nd. Laugh out loud, says Pink. What's up, Jacob? How's it going, Pink Sunglasses? Laugh out loud. Chico's on Team Tank. Tank. No, where's my number? Oh, Pink, it looks like your membership ran out. You might get one back tonight. Who knows? Spirit Bear's here. Trade more, keep some vets. Trey's Mose. Spirit Bear. Who is M-O-S-E? I like this. Who is Mose or Mose? Pink, says Big Mac. And Thomas and Chatty's like, tank. Most. Okay, there it is. Spirit Bear. You answered it already. Trade most, keep some vets. Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of people are calling for. Expiring contracts, Evander Kane, Kiefer Sherwood. Get him out of here. Some people are talking about trading Thatcher Demko, trading Garland. Imprick Fire Trust. Tank. My number is gone. Yeah. You're gray again, buddy. Violet Goddess is out here. Ooh. That's what I imagine that is. Ooh. Sensei Dean Y. There is another option. Tie games and lose in overtime. Yeah. They're going to lose every game in overtime for the rest of the season. Sup, everyone, says Thomas. Trade Aquilini, keep the roster. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? I did nothing wrong. WTH. What the heck? Laughing and crying, winking. Evelyn. Yep, she's out of it. Her mother sent me a video of her trying to walk, and Brooklyn could barely stand. Daniel's here. What's up, Juliana? Nice to see you. Juliana and Daniel watching this early game. Frank Morrison, that was good day all. How's it going, Frank? Always good to see you, my dude. If PD is PD playing, if PD playing does he fight JT? No, I don't think I don't think Pettersson's ever fought, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But it would be funny. But I don't think Pettersson is in the lineup tonight. And we'll give you the full lineup in just a second here. Stuart Skinner facing off against Edmonton today. Shutout incoming. Can you imagine? It's loading right in. Yep. YouTube Premium, says Juliana. Whoa, says Skytrain Alfred. What's up, Skytrain? What's up, Alfred? What's up, perfectionists? Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah, we've been thinking about what to call people, and the other night, Clay was calling us the perfect community. And if you're a member, then you're a perfectionist. I like that, Skytrain Alfred. That's really good. I'm going to have to write that down. I'm going to write that down here. Oh, that's in the way. Oh, my God. Perfectionists. And I'm going to write down that Skytrain Alfred was the one who gave it to me, so I can give you credit moving forward. That's cool. I like that. Perfectionist in the house. With our luck, we get 2 injuries tonight. Kane doesn't fight. And on the last play, Demko gets hurt. Yep. Team Tank, the season is pretty much over already. We don't need any wins, no playoffs, and no good picks in the draft. Just tank. It sucks, but it's the right thing to do. And Hunter's on the old tank train too. Dobberton's in the chat. Do you think I'm eligible for the ticket contest? They do not allow dogs in the stadium, unfortunately. So, Dobby, you cannot enter. Trade everyone, says Jake's Takes. Let's trade all of our picks for John Tavares. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I still say, oh, there's Daniel. Keep Garland to teach the rookie Canucks the way. Yep, could be good. I was thinking if the Canucks are in a good spot. Yeah, I got to write that one down. Change the logo. Hey, Russ, I got to ask you something after. Okay, sounds good. Send me a message on Instagram. All right, let's hop over to the stats one we don't really need. Here we are. So, Canucks playing on Tuesday. They've done it 732 times. They're 314, 305, and 113, which sounds okay, but then you look at it. They played 400 times at home. They're 190, 144, and 66, which means on the road, not great. They're 124, 161, and 47 when they play on Tuesday night. So not great. How about December the 16th? They are 10, 8, and 3. Again, sounds great, but it is skewed because they're 7, 4, and 1 at home 12 times. This is their 10th game ever playing on December the 16th in their history. They're 3, 4, and 2. So not as bad as the first stat. So if they do win tonight, their 10th game, they will bring their record to 500 on December the 16th. So they got a chance. So it's pretty close, right? 3, 4, and 2, pretty much 500. Again, Canucks versus Rangers. This is another tough one because obviously the Canucks were trash for about, well, I mean, let's be honest. They've been trashed the 90% of the time they've been a team. But against the Rangers especially, they are 39, 83, and 12. So they have a chance tonight to win their 40th game against the Rangers in their history, which is less than 1 win per year. But I keep on digressing to depressing Canucks stats. They've played 66 times at home against the Rangers. They're 21, 40, and 5. Whoa, that is one of the worst home records I've seen them have against any team. Tonight is their 69th game at Madison Square Gardens. Nice. But they are 18, 43, and 7, so that's not so nice. We're looking at the last 10 games against the Rangers. Very close. Super close. 4, 5, and 1. They've scored 32. They've allowed 33. Since the 1994 Stanley Cup Final, the 94-95, they are 21, 7, and 4. 124 goals for, 128 goals against. So today will be game 54. Canucks versus the Rangers on Tuesday. 28 games played, 10, 15, and 3. And this is a complete reversal of everything we saw so far. 22 games played at home on Tuesdays against the Rangers. They're 6, 14, and 2, which isn't great. In Madison Square Gardens on Tuesdays, they played 6 times. They're 4, 1, and 1. So that's the first good stat. We only have one good stat, other than like the fact that we've beat up on the Rangers pretty much since the 94 Stanley Cup Finals, which does bring me a little bit of solace. Calvin 99 Charlie, wait a minute. Who got me my next sub? But Calvin, welcome to 12 Club. Hi, Major Dusty Big Mac. I do believe. Yep. Look at that. You love to see it. Calvin 99 Charlie, a member of the 12 Club. 12 months as a member. There we go. Braden Coots in the chat. What's up, Braden Coots? And then to celebrate his 12 months, Calvin 99 Charlie has donated a gift and membership, and that one flies out to Carol Bovelander. You love to see Carol Bovelander getting a free gift and membership courtesy of our 12-month member, Calvin 99 Charlie, who was our second ever member on Nothing is Perfect. He just barely got beat out by the king of the mods, Drew Richards. Oh, Dustin's in chat. Hello, hope everyone is having a good week so far. Nice to see you. I can't believe Braden Coots is here. Oh, wait, no, it's pink sunglasses. Laugh out loud. WTF. Well, thank you very much, Calvin99 Charlie, for being a member for 12 months. And thank you very much for donating. And congratulations to Carol on getting a free gift and membership. All right. Canucks current leading scorer against the Rangers. Brock Besser's got 6 goals in 13 games. Petri Skurko had 11 and 17 for the all-time. EP40 has 10 assists in 13 games. Dennis Kearns had 19 and 41 for the all-time. And then EP40 has 14 and 13 games. So he's more than a point per game, just barely. And Dennis Kearns with 24 points overall in 41 games. So as you can see, the all-time is 0.5 points per game, which is pretty crazy. Oh, this is Mammoth. Why does that say Mammoth? This should say Rangers. There we go. Zibanejad has the goal lead right now. He's got 9 goals in 17 games. Gilbert has 18 and 41. Adam Fox, who will not play tonight, he is injured, has 10 assists in 11 games. Greshner had 29 and 51 for the all-time. And then Zibanejad with the overall current point lead against the Canucks with just over a point a game as well at 19 and 17 games. And Greshner, the overall lead with 44 and 51 games. Cool? Canucks versus Rangers. Overall stats. They did play in October. The Canucks lost 2-0. In the last 5 games, Ratu still leads the team, even though he was scratched last game with 4 points. He's got 2 goals. Connor Garland leads with assists. Mika Zibanejad has led his team in the last 5 games with 4 points. The bread man, Panarin, he's got 2 goals in the last 5 games, and Mika Zibanejad with 3 assists. Looking at team stats wise, power plays, the Canucks have moved up to 12th, so not bad. Almost 21%. They are better than Rangers, who are at 16th at 19.2, so not a huge discrepancy here. Penalty kill wise, the Canucks are still 3rd worst in the league, but they have been league average since they got Camp, so at least we'll give Camp that. They're at 72.4%. The Rangers are dead middle of the league, so they're at about 80.6%. And then when it comes to face-off, the Canucks have been pretty trash. Hopefully it gets better with Rossi in the lineup now, 22nd in the league at 48%. When it comes to the Rangers, they're 3rd best, so they are very good in the face-off top, which is terrifying, 54.4%. When it comes to goals for, the Canucks are 27th, but the Rangers are 29th. The only difference is the Rangers are 7th best when it comes to goals against. However, the Canucks are 31st, so they're 2nd worst. They're no longer the worst. The Canucks are no longer the worst defensive team in the league, everyone. We got to celebrate the little things here. 3.5 goals against per game. Last 10 games, the Canucks have gone 3-6-1, winning their last game barely with a heroic effort from Thatcher Demko against the New Jersey Devils. Also beating Quinn Hughes' new team, the Minnesota Wild, and the Anaheim Ducks. So, but the Rangers are 5-3-2, coming off a loss to Anaheim last night. So the rested Vancouver Canucks face a Rangers team that lost 4-1, and the 4-1 score was a really bad one because it was 2-1. They scored an empty netter, and then they scored another one with like 10 seconds left. So here we are. I just saw a new name in chat. Emma 803 N2M. Brock Besser, number 6 is my favorite. Nice to have you, Emma. You'll love to see it. Welcome to the chat. Is Zibanejad back in the lineup? We'll have to check on that, Paul. Welcome to the chat, Paul. Nice to have you. Looks like Jason Nagra does not want to tank. Zibanejad. Let's see. Can we still click on this? So Zibanejad is apparently back in the lineup tonight. So let's hop over to the other stats that just compares the two teams. The Rangers have played 2 more games of the Canucks. They're 16, 14, and 4 with 36 points. The Canucks have played 32. They're 12, 17, and 3. So obviously the Rangers are 9 points above the Canucks. When it comes to shot speed, JT Miller with the fastest shot of the year so far for the Rangers at 98.13. But the Canucks do have an average shot that is faster. Thank you very much to Hunter. Right out of the gate. Game hasn't even gotten started yet, and he's already throwing donos out there. So we got Hunter, one of our very generous donors, throwing 5 gifter memberships into the chat. So we got Go Canucks Go, Choi 79, Kelly Golf, Spirit Bear, Emmanuel Smith, and Logan Watts all getting free gifted memberships courtesy of our legendary donor, Mr. Eric Hunter. We appreciate you very much, Eric Hunter. And yes, all 5 went out. Thank you for donating to Dobby's college education fund. I should mention, if you have not done it yet, make sure that you turn on your gifted memberships via the following thing. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. Oh, here we go. Back to the bar. And we go. All right. If you want to get a gifted membership, make sure you turn on gifted memberships by doing this. Hi, Emma. Do this. Below me, there's a join button. You click that join button. It's going to bring you over here beside membership. Click those 3 dots. Bring it over down here. Click on the gift membership settings and then toggle that little cursor there. Make it white. And bam, you have the ability to get gifted memberships from such legendary donors as Hunter or Major General or Calvin 99 Charlie, who donated today. So make sure you turn on your gifted memberships. All right, couple more stats. Skating speed wise, looks like pretty much the Rangers are slightly faster, but not by much. Skating distance wise, the Rangers take it for total miles skated in the last 10 games, but pretty much same for when it comes to average per 60, about the same when it comes to most in a game and most miles skated in a period. Very close as well. Shots on goal, the Rangers with 40 more shots, so that means they're averaging about 20 shots per game, which isn't crazy. Goals, the Rangers have only 1 more goal in 2 more games than the Canucks. So that means the Canucks shooting percentage is better, especially in the high danger chance areas. And then when it comes to offensive zone time, the Rangers have been spending more time in the offensive zone, a little bit more in the neutral zone, and about 1.2% less time in the defensive zone. So there you are. Those are all the stats that you could ever want here on the stats you want, but you don't really need. Now let's hop over to the lineup. So for your Canucks starting lineup for the forwards, we have the following. We have the new center, Marco Rossi, centering Jake DeBrusk and Brock Besser for some damn reason. The second line is stale David Kampf, centering Niels Big Hog Hoglander and Connor Garland. The third line is Drew O'Connor in instead of Ratu with Evander Kane and Kiefer Sherwood. And then we got Liam Ogren, the new guy, with Max Sasson and Linus Carlson. So congrats to Max Sasson as well on his new contract. We'll talk more about that with Dustin. And then if we're looking at the defensive side of things, I should mention nothing has changed since last game. It is still Marcus Pettersson and Philip Hronik playing together on the top pair. Second pair is the new boy, Z Bulliam, playing with the Chaos Giraffe, Tyler Myers. And then we got the third pair of Elias Pettersson and Tom Wielander, the 2 young guys, back together. And Thatcher, the Snatcher Demko, will be starting for your Vancouver Canucks. So we'll see if that makes the difference once again for the Canucks. So there is your starting lineup. All right. Game is about to get underway. Players are done saluting after the anthems are sung. They were lining up at center. Looks like the Garland line is going to be the first one to start here. And the Canucks win the opening faceoff with Kampf winning it. You love to see it. They dump it up to the blue line. Get the puck in deep. Schneider plays it around the boards. Garland jumps on the puck. He comes out with it. Skates down into the corner. Plays the puck out front. Puck bouncing around in the crease there right in front of Jonathan Quick, our old nemesis from the LA Kings days. Getting the win against the Canucks all the way back there in October. The Rangers now take control. Shot to the front of the net. And Thatcher Demko will control his rebound, use his stick to pull it back to him, and put his glove on top of it. Keith in the house. Go Canucks, go. All right. I didn't do it yet. So here it is, guys. The very first word for the contest tonight. Is everyone paying attention? Is everyone paying attention? The very first word for tonight is go. All right? I'm going to write it in big letters here for you. The first code word is go. All right? Code word go. To win yourself a pair of tickets to the San Jose Sharks versus the Vancouver Canucks on December the 27th. First code word is go. Puck out to the neutral zone. Jake DeBrusk picks it up. He'll skate all the way back into his own zone. Now he gets another pass. The Rangers pinching in. JT Miller tries to get the puck away, but Holmgren knocks the puck away from him. Oh no, that's Marco Rossi, right? Brock Besser into the zone, can't get to the puck. Rangers with a couple quick passes to move the puck out. Robertson throws the puck in front, deflected away by Tom Wielander. Shot to the front of the net. That one gets blocked. Canucks skate out. Brock Besser slowly dumps the puck into the zone. Kane skates onto it. The referee gets away. Kane all the way in front, and he scores! Oh my God, the referees with a new move getting away, and Evander Kane early in this third period to put the Canucks up on the Rangers in Broadway at Madison Square Gardens. You love to see it. Holy cow. Thank you to the Stripes for helping us out on that one, because he got in the way. Nice pick there from the referee, getting in the way of the Rangers defenseman. Oh my goodness. Which player got picked? Who is that? Oh, Robertson getting picked, and then Evander Kane skating around quick and jamming into the back of the net. You love to see it. The Vancouver Canucks early in this game have gone up 1-0. You love to see it. Big Mac, go, 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 go. Boom! Go, 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 go. Rangers win the next face-off. Thomas is like, go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Luke Flyslider's like, goal, goal, goal. And then Fangirl's like, goalie, goal, goalie, goalie, goal. And then Sensei D1's like, goal, Big Mac, go, 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 go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Goal, Go Canucks, go. Assist to Elias Pettersson and Brock Besser. So Brock Besser getting his 8th assist of the year, and DPD getting his 4th assist of the year, and Evander Kane getting his 6th goal of the year. What does PS stand for? Anyone know what PS stands for? That's weird, right? Back to the bar. What the hell, Kane? Woo! Says Milosh. Dustin's like, where did that come from? And then our legendary donor, Mr. Eric Hunter, with another gifted membership. That one flies out to Hockey Lovers 22. So congratulations to Hockey Lovers 22. We appreciate you, my dude, for being here and getting a free gift or membership courtesy of our legendary donor, Eric Hunter. So thank you very much, Eric Hunter, for your generosity once again. And then Calvin99 Charlie, also feeling very generous tonight. Seriously, who is Quinn Hughes, laughing and crying with a $2 dono? Thank you very much, Calvin99 Charlie, for your $2 dono. And once again, thanks to Hunter for also donating. Puck into the Canucks zone. Rangers digging away, but the puck will squirt out. Connor Garland rushing out to center. Can't get to the puck. Puck gets stopped by Phil Hronik. Garland picks it up. He tries to play it over for Marcus Pettersson. That gets tipped away from him. But he'll play it around behind the net for Hronik. Throws it all the way to center. Intercepted by the Rangers, and they'll spin it down in behind the net. Demko does well to knock that puck down. Pachico's like, go, 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 go. And everyone's like, goalie, goalie, goal! And then KJ Brazy here, and he's like, Kaner! He's on the block, so he's going to warm up. Yeah, we can get more from him. What a pick from the Stripes. I wonder if Ratu is trade bait and they are keeping him healthy. Yeah, it could be. That might be. Assist to the linesman there, yeah. Hey, ref gets an assist. Curse of Kane, says Segmina. Oh, Canucks make a pass across the blue line. Now the Rangers come out. Potential for a 2-on-1, but good work there by the Canuck players to get back quickly and prevent it from being an on-man rush. It actually ends up being a 2-on-3 with the good footwork there by the Canucks. Rossi gets the puck at center. He'll dump it in to the right-hand side of Quick. Rangers will pick it out of the corner. Bank it off the glass out to the neutral zone. Good hit there by... Was that Tyler Myers laying a man down at center? You love to see it. Yeah, it was Tyler Myers stepping up in the neutral zone, laying the body down. You love to see it. Now he takes a hit. Rangers come up with the puck, skating back to the blue line. Shot gets blocked and goes out of play with 14:58 left to go in the first period of play. No, go. If I get him, I'm reselling him. Laugh out loud, JK. Nice to see y'all are 1,000 seconds ahead of me. Laugh out loud. Oh, no. Oh, Brock Besser went down. But he is still on the bench, so we love to see that. Now that we're supposed to be tanking, Kane decides to activate, crying. Tank, tank, tank. Yep. Laugh out loud, says Bender Bear. Go, 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 says Zach. Rod from Kamloops. Go, 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 go. And then Riley Fraser's like, go. What's up, Riley Fraser? Nice to see you. Scramble draw. Rangers come up with it. Pass down the boards, far side. Shot to the front of the net. Demko kicks it away. Rebound comes into the slot. Hronek couldn't clear it properly, unfortunately, and the Rangers will pick it up. Throwing it to the net. That one ends up going wide. Demko fell in the crease there for a second. Another shot to the front of the net. I think that might have been blocked by Zibanejad. The Canucks will dump it back in their own zone. Quick, Fetty, go, 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 go. Ah, sorry, Jake. And then Hunter's like, go, 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 go. Artie. 3 Scorpion, 3. Go, 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 go. Keith Catherine. Go, 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 go. Everyone's celebrating Kane's goal. Calvin 99 Charlie. Goalie, go. The goalie, goalie, go. Ha, 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 ha. Says Sensei Dean Y. Then Swerve Aaron's like, go, 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 go. Swear jar, go, 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 go. Kaner. Ooh, shot to the front of that. That gets knocked down there. Bye, boo. I love you. My queen. Everyone say bye to Crystal. She's going to work. Bye. Laughing and crying, says Calvin 99 Charlie. Rod, that's got to be Kane. Yeah. Woo! Ref is anti-tank. Yeah. 3 period, Russ. Oh, I say things sometimes, Daniel. The 3 period, yeah. We've given out the first code word at the beginning of this period. We are giving away tickets to the Sharks game tonight, which will be happening on December the 27th. So we've already given out the first code word at the beginning of this period. We'll be giving out the next at the second period and the third during the third period. No, says Thomas. Spirit Bear's like, go, go, go. What's up, Spirit Bear? 1,000 seconds, laughing and crying. Nice assist, says Frank Morris. Casket Brain also celebrating. Go, 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 go. Thomas. Go, go, go. Shots are 2-2 now. DeBrusk can't come up with the puck in the corner. Susie, former Canucks Susie, takes it away from him. Puck gets stopped on the boards by Besser, kept in there by Rossi. He plays it down for DeBrusk, and then DeBrusk throws it in behind the net. Rossi couldn't get there in time. Rangers will play it to the far side corner. And then they'll chip it off the glass and out of play with 12:34 left to go in the first period of play. Haha, it's okay. I'm used to it on here, Dusty. Laughing and crying. It's kind of fun knowing they are about to score. Laugh out loud. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. And then Hunter's like, Kane. And then Rod's like, go, 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 go. Dobby. Maybe I should grab Dobby too, because now that Crystal's gone, he's going to be lonely. Join. Oh, yeah. Dobby's going to have a little nap. He just went and hopped in his bed. So actually, maybe since he's about to have a nap, we'll get him on the screen now. Come here, Bobby. For anyone who hasn't met my dog yet, this is Dobby the Doge. Oh, he is a very good boy. There is food on my desk right now, so he is going to be harassing me to try and get that. But here is your Dobby moment. But he was at daycare today because I work tomorrow. I usually don't. He usually goes to daycare on Wednesday. But today, he went to daycare. And now he wants to have a nap. So here he is to start the game. Yes, you sweet boy, huh? You sweet little monkey. Do you have anything you want to say to the people, Dobby? No? You're just strong stoic? Oh, that's fine. Oh, yes, I love you very much. Okay, go ahead, Bobby. Wait, go. We'll have a nap. Fangirl. Hunter, Hunter. Paul Bifford. What's up, Paul Bifford? Welcome to the stream. Ref is anti-tank. Yeah, he got in the way and helped. Yeah, I got Dobby hair in my mouth now. What the hell? They are in New York. I can't watch the game. That's why I can't stand New York City. Rangers win a face-off in their own zone. Linus Pettersson, says KJ Brazy. Odd Patricia. Kane earns his casket. Ironic with a pass out of the zone. Kane tries to go around his man. Almost had a great move. Now Drew O'Connor moves in to pick it up. Kane helps out. Now the referee gets in the way again. Sherwood into the corner. Canucks come out with it. Sherwood to the front. Shot goes wide. Marcus Pettersson. Now he'll throw a lobber in. And that deflects off something and out of play with 11:58 left to go in the first period of play. Now that the tank is on, Bettman has properly instructed the refs to help us win so we can't win the lottery. Yep. Hilariously funny. You would think of New York City thinks they're better than everyone. They do. They're the Big Apple. PS equals P.S. Suitor. I think the secret codes are going to be go see Celebrini. Says Prick Fetty. Go Sharks, go! Big Tang Wire. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Scramble draw. Rangers pull it out of the pile. Rung around the boards. Ends up going all the way down the ice. Zeev Buium, first one onto it. He'll play it around the boards. Puck comes out to center. Pass to the middle. Good work there. Linus Karlsson down the boards. Looks like there's a penalty coming here. So Demko will go to the bench. 6-on-5 now as the Canucks have a delayed penalty, or the Rangers have a delayed penalty. Connor Garland tries to put the puck down low and ends up deflecting off a stick and out of play. So the first power play of the game will go to the Vancouver Canucks. Wonder what it is. Holding? Hooking? I think we should start cheering against the Canucks. Reverse psychology. Fair enough. Calvin Hyde. Tanking is for quitters. Brock down Tunney. Oh, did he go down the tunnel? No. Evelyn's winking. Calvin Hyde. Arshdeep Kane. Trocheck smacking his stick on the boards. He doesn't think it was a penalty. Anyone else having issues with play-by-play audio on Sportsnet? No, not right now, fangirl. Zeev Buium out on the power play as the first power play in it. Puck gets one off the draw. A rare win for the Canucks, but it actually goes by Zeev Buium. Bane plays for the Vancouver Warriors. What? Canucks bring it in. Garland down. Shot to the front of the net. Puts it right through the crease. Rossi couldn't get to the puck. Rangers will collect the rebound and clear it all the way down the ice. What happened to Archie Baines? Brooklyn, are you good? He got sent down. He's been waived. Shot goes wide of the net. Nope. What channel? Besser in the corner. Skates up the boards. Back to the blue line. Down low for Besser again. He throws it across to the blue line. Kept in there by Garland. Oh, no. The puck came out. $10:40 left to go in the first period. 1:10 left to go on the power play. Sportsnet Pacific. How much would it cost me to convert my JT Miller to a Tyler Myers jersey? Shouldn't be too expensive. Worth it, right? Who scored the goal, says Emma? It was Evander Kane scoring the goal. Evander Kane from Besser and Pettersson. Canucks lose the ensuing draw. Back to the bar. Spirit Bear. Ethical tank. Laugh out loud, says Sensei DY. Canucks get the puck over the blue line, but just barely. Now they rip it down low. But around the boards, Carson Ceci will pick it up. And he'll throw it all the way down the ice, right on Demko. Demko plays it to the side. Picked up by Garland. Garland now starts out. Dumps to the side. Puck gets away from Kane. And the puck will get shot all the way down the ice. The Canucks have not gotten a shot on this power play yet. I'm on ESPN through Disney in Australia. No problems. Bing Tang Warrior watching from Australia. Hoglander. Oh, they're getting called for interference now. Wow. So the referees are calling a penalty on whom? Interference, eh? Good to hear that, Bing Tang. Kane, Emma. Yeah, if Sportsnet coverage, it's Sportsnet coverage, by the way. Bye, Crystal. Oh no, we scored? Yeah, Dijon Mustard, we scored. Big Mac's like, bye-bye, Crystal. Bye, Crystal. Bye, says Daniel. Evelyn's like, bye, Crystal. Bye, Crystal, says Riley. Thomas says, Crystal. Bye. And then Zach's like, bye, Crystal. Has to be my TV then. Yeah, isn't that weird? Dijon Mustard is Team Tank. What the heck? My YouTube is acting up. Oh no. Kane must be must be gambling because there's no way he just got a goal. Mr. Rainbow Boy in the house. Well, this is funny. Let's watch this goal visualizer, right? So Besser puts the puck up for Kane. And look at this. Watch this. Keep your eyes on number 29 for the Rangers, right? He's just going to stop skating all of a sudden. Are you ready? Bunk. The perfect pick from the linesman. And then Kane just skates right by, jams it in the far side. Classic NHL 26 goal, skating across the crease. But yeah, puck out of the corner. Kane skates onto it. Referee gets in the way. He gets a freebie there. Pretty funny. Back to the bar. Don't work too hard, Crystal, says Jay. She's a manager tonight, so she might. Sir Dobberton, let me sleep. Yeah, he's in his crate now. Dobby. Hashtag let Dobby sleep. Yeah, that's why I grabbed him now, so we can have his nap. Evelyn's got the Dobby emoji. So does Big Mac. Fangirl. Dobby. Daniel's like, Dobby. And then Calvin 99 Charlie says, blueberry booyum. Oh, wow. Apparently Zibanejad cannot hang onto his stick. That's about as weak of a call as I've seen. If you could give a call for embellishment on an interference call, that would be one. Trevor Linden. In the house from Casket Brain. Thomas. Dobby. I've missed Dobby. He's such a cute boy. Isn't he, Patricia? Our favorite grandma's back in chat. What's up, Patricia? Riley. Dobby. So we got 26 seconds of 4-on-4. Oh, no, they won't drop the puck. They faked me out, bros. Camp waved out. Rossi's in. So they got two centers out there just for this. Rossi wins it. Marcus Pettersson stops in the corner. He'll start out. No, he'll pass backwards. And then Rossi turns back. He'll go in behind his net. Pass over for Hronek. Hronek plays it around. So it looks like the Canucks are going to just kill off the 4-on-4 in an effort to kill the penalty, I guess. No, now Hronek skates out over the blue line. Tries the dish to the side. Now the puck deflects back in the neutral zone. Good work there by Marcus Pettersson to skate onto it. So now we've got... Oh, what is happening? My game clock just collapsed. All right, so now the Rangers are on the power play. And we'll update that. So the Rangers have 1:19 left to go on their power play. Elias Pettersson intercepts a pass, plays it up to the blue line, but it's kept in there. Rangers now set up. JT Miller on the half boards, far side, looking down low, back to Miller, play back and forth to the front of the net. Demko with a pad save. Rebound comes shot to the front of the net. Demko gets a save on it. Rebound squirts back to the blue line. Zibanejad plays it down low. Bobbled puck by Trocheck. He'll skate back to the blue line. Now he'll pass down low for Zibanejad. Zibanejad passes across the top of the blue line, but nobody was there to tap it in. Now the puck up the boards. Drew O'Connor couldn't get there. Blocked shot, and the Canucks will pick up the rebound and clear it all the way down the ice. We love you, Thomas. Dobby, says Thomas. Dobby Treat, says Dijon Mustard. Dobby for Canucks captain. Yeah, he'd be a great captain. He always works hard. Puck into the corner. Hronek clears it up the boards, and it squirts all the way down the ice. Zibanejad in pursuit. Ends up right on behind the net. Quick will play it to the corner. That should do it. 5 seconds left on the power play. That's it. So the Rangers failed to score on their first power play. Canucks had a shortened power play.
Knocked shot wide of the net. Carlson just got high sticked. No call. That's crazy. Shot wide of the net. Ends up going off the end boards. Back to the blue line. Kept in there. Garland picks it up. He'll start out. He'll dump it into the corner. Sasson gets in on the forecheck. Can't get there. Vilander pinches in. Sherwood keeps it into the blue line. Rangers will pick it up, though, and they'll start skating out. Hashtag let Dobby sleep. Yeah. Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. We love Dobby, says Riley Fraser. Kane's now had a stick knocked out of his hands. No call on that. So it's going to be one of those nights, eh? Who knows what we're going to get? Susie in behind the net, leaves the puck for no one. He forgot he doesn't play for the Canucks, so his old defensive partner, Myers, will pick it up and play it all the way up to the blue line into the Rangers zone. The Rangers get it into the neutral zone. They'll dump it in on Demko. He'll put it to the side for his defenseman, plays it out to center. DeBrusque gets knocked on his booty. Now he comes in and returns the favor, plays it in the middle. Tyler Myers activates, skating down the slot. Play is stopped. Offside, maybe? Do you think Besser will score any goals today? Emma, it is very possible. Yeah, DeBrusque taking a hit to make a play. Linus Karlsson taking one in the face, no call. Give your food, he's saying, yeah. I think we should have a heated rivalry watch party, says Hachiko. Who are the Canucks rivals? Cap Space? Yeah, they always have a rivalry with Cap Space. Rangers win another draw. Zabinajad banks it in. Marcus Pettersson chips to the corner. Not very far, though. Zabinajad will pick it up, play it back, but Connor Garland intercepts it. He'll play it over there for Comp. Comp dishes at the blue line. Hoglander now out there. Takes a shot to the front of the net. Quick with a save. Rangers turn back up. 4 of them. Nope. Now it'll just be 3. Now it's 4 again. They'll skate it in. Good work there by Hronek to pinch his man off and get the puck out all the way down into the Rangers' blue zone. Rangers try and play it through center. Can't get anything going. And then DeBrusque and Garland will team up to get the puck deep. Rossi throws a hit. Jars the puck free. Puck into the corner. DeBrusque in there now as well. Rossi comes up with the half boards. Back to the blue line. Tyler Myers' stick explodes. And now there's a... Is there 2 broken sticks there? Oh no, Tyler Myers broke the Rangers stick. That's what happened. Now Tyler Myers slashes the stick out of the hands, and they're going to call that fucking nonsense. These referees are so dumb. Learn the rules. Holy crap. This is the stuff that drives me wild. You miss a very clear penalty when Linus Karlsson gets high sticked. Evander Kane gets his stick slashed out of his hands. No call, and then Tyler Myers does it. Tweet. You make a whistle. The referees, can we get a copy of the rule book out? We need a copy of the rule book out. The referees, we'll have to do the Braille one, right? We'll get the Braille one out for them. So we'll get definitely got to get the Braille one out for the referees because they clearly don't understand. Rule book needed. Holy cow. Hunter's like, Jake takes hockey, Jake takes hockey, Jake takes hockey, Jake takes hockey. Go cry on its shoulder, Vinny, ya baby. Milosh says, go Canucks, go. Weak penalty, says Bender Bear. We have ex-Canucks over the next few games. Miller, Susie, Zadorov, Lindholm, and Rick Tocchet. Yep. Hello, Russell and everyone else. Hope you guys are doing well. Nice to see ya, Muhammad. Always good to see ya. What has it been a jerk? I love it. All right, weak calls. I guess I don't care about the tank. Just put in the effort. Hate the lack of effort, win or lose. Yep. Learn the rules, learn the rules. Go Canucks, go, says Milosh. And Evelyn's like, too evil. Ryan H is back. What's up, Ryan H? Maybe if Demko plays every 3rd game, we just could stay at the bottom. 3 of the league. Just the thought. Well, this is his 3rd start in a row, so I don't think they are going to be giving him a rest. Zach's like, too evil, too evil. I remember when the Canucks turned down a trade for JT Miller and Zibanejad. WTF no call? Question mark. Horrible no call. Need shots on goal. Yeah. Was right in front of the dipshit. Carlson hurt. Yeah. Could we sneak Rampe away from New York? Sensei Dinwai, I doubt it. I doubt it. He seems okay, says KJ Brazy. Yeah. Are the Canucks players allowed to touch the Rangers players? Laugh out loud. Oh, yeah. So the Rangers are getting a power play. 2 minutes for slashing on Chaos Giraffe. Kampf in the draw. Digging in. Can't win the draw, though. But good job by Sherwood to step through and poke the puck down the ice. Now he'll skate onto it in the Rangers zone. Goes in behind the Rangers net. Keeps control. Turns back. Plays it to the middle. Tried to get over Kampf, but Kampf couldn't get it. Now the Rangers will skate out. Pass back into the blue line. JT Miller down the boards near side. Plays it up the boards. Back to the blue line. Down to the half boards. Panarin in the face-off circle on the half boards. One-timer on a give and go. Shot goes wide. I mean, Demko might have gotten a piece of it, but I think it was going to go wide either way. Marcus Pettersson rips the puck around the boards, and that'll get it all the way down the ice. Quick comes out to settle it down. Shout out to Joe LeBate from Vancouver for toughness. Yeah, hell yeah. Joe LeBate's the power play expert down there in Abbotsford. Rangers played up the boards. JT Miller back to the line. Zibanejad across to the other side. Now back to Zibanejad. Over for Miller. Miller with a slap pass right to the front of the net. And Thatcher Demko managed to get a toe on it. I don't think he even saw it, but he was in a good position to make the save. JT Miller in the faceoff circle plays it down low. Tip in front. Actually, a really nice tip there, but no Ranger player there to receive it. The Canucks throw it. Garland throws it across the zone. JT Miller picks it up, plays it to the middle for, a shot to the front of the net. Saved by Demko. And he dives back and makes a sprawling save. Diving back to keep the Canucks up by 1 goal. Trocheck picks up the rebound. What a save by Demko. Puck ends up going back to the half boards on the far side, off the Rangers stick and out to the neutral zone. And Zibanejad will retreat all the way back into his own zone. Connor Garland stumbles there, so he'll have to hustle to get back, but he'll go to the bench. And then the Rangers will play it down the boards, back to the blue line. Now they'll play it down the boards, in the corner, back to the blue line again. And the power play is over. So the Rangers failed to score on their second power play of the game, despite a really good chance. Thatcher Demko with a Superman save, diving across with the glove to get a piece of that. That's crazy. Great save, Demko. Canucks try and play it out of their own zone, but end up giving it back to the Rangers. Now they'll play it around the boards for Vilander. He gets hit, but he'll play it out to center. Rangers pick it up in the neutral zone. They'll start skating back into the Canucks zone. Pass down the boards. Around behind the net they go. Lafreniere. Pass back to the blue line. Bobbled puck squirts out. We had 3 defensemen out there with Tyler Myers coming out of the box, so now they've gone to the bench. Zeev Buyam taking his man down. So the Rangers are apparently a bunch of bitches. And then DPD getting involved as well. He's not happy about what happened back there. So Zeev Buyam getting his first penalty as a member of the Vancouver Canucks. Holy crap. Oh, sorry, KJ. I didn't mean to hide that one. KJ says that the Rangers are soft as baby poop. KJ, I meant to show that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, everyone's getting the rule book out. Apparently the referees did not get a copy. Daniel's got it out. I put the Braille book, the Braille. Demko collecting his stick after making an incredible save. Holy cow, these referees are interesting. Zeev Buyam doesn't like it. Are they giving him one for embellishment? No, the referees are blind and deaf. I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. Look at that. We've got so many rule books available for them. Right? Like, everyone's got the rule book out. Scorpion even got the one out there. Faceoff will be outside the Canucks blue line, I guess, for some reason. Probably because the Rangers came in to join the shenanigans. Canucks throw it all the way down the ice. Rangers getting their third power play of the game now. Brent McKenzie. Tank and toss everyone, says Brent McKenzie. Demers! This is Jason Negra. Rangers control. Shot to the front net. Demko makes a save. Rebound comes squirting back up to the blue line. Canucks battling there. Sherwood couldn't finish the job. Panarin with a shot to the front net. Blocked by his own teammate. Now the puck comes to the side. And Demko makes a save and he'll grab it. With the Rangers digging away. Minute 12 left to go on the power play. 1:27 left to go in the period. Demko standing on his head here, keeping the Canucks in it. Riley Frazier, learn the rules, run the rules, run the rules. And then Casket Brain's like, the rules. That's weak, man. Yeah, another freaking power play. Refs getting worse. I choose death by Snoo Snoo. That hockey battle on the one is sucking at skating, not interference. Yep. I swear the refs get paid off. Go Canucks, go, says Milosh. WTF, rules, ref. Learn the rules. Evelyn wants them to learn the rules too. Miller's getting waved out of the draw, apparently. I don't understand why. Well, Cooley comes in. He's also great in the face-off. Comp stays in there. Biased reffing. Wow, I'm being silenced, says KJ Brazy. I'm sorry. Comp can't win the draw. Panarin. Down the boards, into the corner. Now he plays into the corner for Trocheck. Trocheck looks out front, back to the blue line. Pass across for Panarin. That one looks like it might have gotten blocked by Marcus Pettersson, but ends up going wide. Pass across the zone. JT Miller picks it up on the far boards. Skates to the middle. Pass across. He tries to play it, another one across. And then just a cross check there on Marcus Pettersson in front. But a good job by Marcus Pettersson to clear it out anyways. And good work there by Comp to play it back to Marcus Pettersson, who takes his time and clears it down the ice. Jason Negra, learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Rangers are a bunch of softies. Yeah, apparently. Got to give it to the refs. Canucks are playing against the Ranger Princesses. Yeah. Refs, learn the rules. Canucks versus refs. Well, having said that, the referees did help us score our first goal. So I guess it might have been the linesman who got in the way, but either way. Williams standing in the box now. Elias Pettersson loves it down. Canucks can't get it out, though. The power play is now over for the Rangers. Puck into the corner. Rangers played across the crease again. They're loving that one. And then Lafreniere plays it down low into the corner. Myers will battle it in the corner. And that'll do it. That'll be the end of the period. Let's update that. We're into the first intermission. How do you spell intermission? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. All right. That's what happens when you have someone who can't spell. I saw Cosmic Dragon. Demko's totally going to screw up this tank. He is! He is 100%, bro. We know it. Let's get Dustin Boydell on the line. Start a voice call. I need a video call. What's wrong with me? I can hear something, Dustin. What's up with that? I can hear like the TV or something. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. I also don't have your video yet because I accidentally started a voice call instead of a video call, so you have to turn that on. Yeah. All right, perfect. All right, we got Dustin's face again. Here we go. We'll make sure everything's working because, nothing is perfect. And it's not working. So good thing I checked before I brought on a blank screen for you. All right, fix this. There we go. So weird. Sometimes these computers do some weird stuff here. All right. Nothing is perfect. That and that. Okay, cool. Everything's good to go. All right, without further ado, the Silver Fox, the man, the myth, the legend, Dustin Boydell. What's up, my dude?
There, sir. How's she going?
Oh, same old, same old. Canucks doing things that they shouldn't be doing by getting Kane to score a goal out of nowhere.
You know what, though? Other than that Kane goal, a perfect tank first period.
Yeah. Bunch of bad, poorly timed penalties.
Poorly timed penalties. A lot of scramble in their own end. Demko. Here's a problem. A healthy Demko literally makes any team a competitive team. And, you look at what he did in that first period and it's like, oh, man. It's like, it makes you happy to see him looking like Demko. But then as someone who wants a high draft pick in a very deep draft this year, it's like, and let's be clear, I'm not necessarily on team tank. I'm like fully on team rebuild. Like this is a deep draft. And yeah, even if they do for whatever reason sneak into the playoffs, like let's just talk crazy. Okay. They could move the 2 draft picks to move up in the draft in the summer. They also have a couple of guys they could trade at the draft to do that. So, there wasn't a ton of ups in that period. Kane got a lucky pick from a linesman and made a nice move and scored a goal. Like, it's not like he's completely devoid of talent. He just has played horribly and basically to his age and what we expected from him this season. Hopefully he's one of those veterans on an expiring contract that they're somehow able to move because, there's no way that this, now that they've done the Hughes trade and they've moved down this path of, dropping the rebuild word numerous times now, there's no way that they can rightfully sign Kane to a contract extension. So, you got to figure that he's one of the guys that either is going to walk for free at the end of the year or is going to be utilized as some sort of trade chip for some, team that needs some depth, in their, middle six, a competitive team that might have an injury or something happen and they need the middle six. But then again, he comes with a 5.5 cap hit, so it's tough to take that on. Canucks likely to offload him, will probably have to retain a percentage of that. Penalty kill looked good. I will say that. Looks a lot better. And we talked about this the other day. The penalty kill naturally looks better when you have someone like Demko in net. So, healthy Demko makes everything better and everything easier. We've said that from the start. A healthy Demko changes everything. So, pretty much wish we were maybe down in that period, but I don't see us. We can't continue with what we've got. We can't continue with how we played that period and expect to win this game. There's just no way.
Hunter with a $2 dono say the refs are paid off. What a period. Yeah, it looks like maybe one of the refs is being paid by the Canucks and one ref is being paid by the Rangers because Linus Karlsson with a interference penalty on Zibanejad, who apparently does not know how to hang on to his stick. And then immediately when he gets out of the box, gets high sticked, no call, right? So that's the ref that's being paid off by the Rangers. And then let's say the Rangers are being paid. Sorry, the refs are being paid by the Rangers. The linesmen are being paid by the Canucks because that pick is about as nice a pick as you can get on Kane. And then Kane doing the NHL 26 right across the top of the crease, putting it in far side. We'll give the referees and the linesmen an up and a down for their interesting period.
For sure. And Big Mac, exactly. Like healthy, but for how long? is always the burning question now with Demko. You're always going to say for how long, but when he is healthy and plays like a Vezina caliber goalie, it changes the dynamic. And with the return that they got back, it makes the Canucks just good enough to be stuck in that middle again, especially in a very mediocre season league-wide. Like, let's be clear. The Canucks have sucked this year, but so has literally everyone else except for the Colorado Avalanche. So everyone has been bitten by the injury bug. I mean, isn't Florida in like second last in the Atlantic Division, like the two-time defending Cup champ? Like, they're not even in a cup or in a playoff spot right now. I don't, from what I remember. So,
Pull it up here. The Florida Panthers are sitting in 5th place of the wild card race. So they'd have to jump over 3 teams to get back in the playoff picture, having played 32 games with 36 points. So they are,
which is
not great.
Far and away a more talented and well-built team than we are, even without Matthew Tkachuk, right? Like, it's just, this is a league-wide issue with just everyone kind of being in the middle. The only nice thing is that these players filled in that gap that we talked about, that we were missing from the Benning era. And, you know, I know Donnie and Dolly talked about today about the Horvat trade being the big mistake. And that's maybe Alvin and Rutherford's big mistake, but the biggest turning point for where we're at right now is letting Benning make the OEL trade. Don't get me wrong, love Connor Garland, but Dylan Guenther and almost $5 million in cap space right now would look a hell of a lot better on this team.
100%. Rutherford, puppet master. And me and you've talked a lot about this in the last couple of days. And now that we got a lot more information after this Quinn Hughes trade, I think you and me both
it just
agree.
keeps coming out day after day.
Yeah, all this, right? Like the puppet master, Rutherford. Like, what do you have to say about that? Because it seems like a lot of people are like, oh, he's losing his mind. He's 77. He needs to retire. I don't think he does. I think he has been scheming this whole time, and he always has 2 backup plans. Is that kind of how you're feeling too?
Oh, he's got about 4 or 5 backup plans. So let's be clear. I make no allusions to the fact that I don't think that Aquilini has meddled in the past. Like, he has for sure gotten his grubby little hands on GMs in the past, and he likely had a vision when Alvin and Rutherford were first brought in. They were close. Like, I get it. And they said, well, we have to invest in one or the other. And Aquilini probably said invest in Miller, right? Because he liked the style he brought and everything was high energy. And it was like the fans were packing the building and everything was good. And then the Horvat trade goes down and all of a sudden there's all of the issues in the locker room, which he likely knew was going to happen. But he was doing Aquilini's bidding when he first came in. He probably said, okay, we'll try it your way, but when it doesn't work, we're going to do it my way. And I mean, he's been in the front offices of the NHL since 1994. The guy's he's constructed 2 different Stanley Cup winning teams in 2006 with the Carolina Hurricanes and in 16-17 with the Pittsburgh Penguins. He was the one who brought Mike Sullivan into the league, the coach that's so highly touted coaching the New York Rangers right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know how many Stanley Cups Canucks fans have? 0. But we all sure want to jump down Rutherford's throat and call him crazy and say he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. You think he came here not knowing that Aquilini likes to meddle with the team? He knew exactly what he was coming to. He's been around tons of owners. He's been around tons of hockey players. He's been around this league since goalies were barely painting their masks. Like, he was a goalie for the Detroit Red Wings before they were even really wearing masks. Like, that's how long Jim Rutherford has been around. And yes, old people get sick, but for everything that we're seeing and everything that we've heard from him recently, Like, this is plan B in motion. This is what they've had to do if the Miller Pedersen thing couldn't work. And then the second they got wind that Quinn wasn't probably coming back, like, that was cut bait and move on. So it's like it's crazy to think about it. And yeah, I feel like I'm wearing a tinfoil hat, but you got to look at where we're at and how he basically has got us back into a point where we're 3 years away in a rebuild rather than 5 or 6, because they were able to reload those prospects that Benning got rid of. They're still stuck with some of the OEL cap. They had to buy that out. And yes, the Horvat thing and all of the pieces that have led to now. And yeah, tons of people are unhappy with Pedersen and the contract he got. But what players have they surrounded him with? I sent you a graphic the other day of like the wingers that he plays with compared to the other players that get paid similar amounts of money to him. And it's unreal, the talent. It's they want him to lead and do all these things. Well, he does. He blocks shots. He's one of the only forwards on the team that block shots. He leads the league in forwards for block shots. And he does all this with all the fans jumping down his throat and getting into his personal business and calling him soft and ripping him apart. And he still pulls on the jersey every game, blocks shots, does everything he can to try and win. And we give him absolutely no love. We give him a nothing but hate. And I just don't understand it as fans of a team. If you're a fan of the team, you're a fan of everybody on the team. And if you want somebody to play better, maybe try cheering for them instead of cutting them apart every day. And you know what? If you want to consider yourself truly a fan, I truly, truly encourage you to go watch Caitlin Pedersen's latest post about what her and Elias are going through right now. And you tell me if any single one of you would be able to play through that or go through your day-to-day life with every single person who's supposed to be cheering for you hitting you with nothing but hate and vitriol. It's almost disgusting, and it makes me embarrassed sometimes to be a Canucks fan, because at the end of the day, is he playing up to his contract? Hell no. Is he trying to get there? Yes. Is he being helped out by coaching and roster formation around him? No, just like they didn't form a winning roster around Quinn Hughes, they aren't putting as talented players around Elias Pettersson. So, for me, I'm sure Rutherford wants to find another high-skilled winger. But, for right now, we need to be patient and see what can come through. And, yeah, I think he's a genius. And I'm just going to be patient with this current plan, because if they got 2 high draft picks next year, then we'll have to see what happens.
Sassone earning himself a 2-year deal. Just came down yesterday, playing his butt off out here for the Vancouver Canucks, despite the fact that he has not also been set up for success by this management team or this coaching staff. Scoring lots of goals for the Canucks in timely fashion. How much does this mean for that young guy to get that 2-year contract and some stability moving forward?
Oh, it's well deserved. I mean, there was no reason for him to get sent down at the beginning of the season. He should have absolutely started in the NHL. He's done nothing but work his butt off and try and get further up this lineup. I mean, this is more part of the Rutherford stuff. It's like, when you look at the injuries in the lineup we have right now and the players available, Sason for me is the second line center with the players we have right now in our lineup. You can't tell me hockey guy to hockey guy, like even with Foot, that like Kampf gives us a better offense than having Sason up there. Like you just can't tell me that happens.
No, it's interesting, Dustin, because I chatted with you a little bit about it today, but I actually went back yesterday and looked up some of the articles from Adam Foote's time with the Kelowna Rockets, and it is disturbing how much of a carbon copy this season has been to his tenure with the Kelowna Rockets. And one of the things that was come up in all the articles was the fact that he seemed to struggle in communicating and developing his young players. And that goes back to what I've been saying a lot lately, is that Adam Foote treats his team like he's a union rep, not like a coach, because he cares more about how many games a player has played rather than what they actually do for him, aka Evander Kane being on the top line for the first 25 games, aka Kampf being the second line center, despite the fact that his numbers are horrific. I'm not saying you got to get Kampf out of the team, but he should not be the second line center. Keep him on the penalty kill, and that's fine for me. We're about to get back into it, so let's quickly just run through this. Couple of just news notes. Baines has been waived, and you said it earlier, Dustin, probably to get PD back on the roster because he's close, right?
Yeah, I would expect him to likely be ready to go for Friday for the back-to-back, Friday, Saturday, because after this game, they do get a 2-day break. So once Baines clears waivers, then they'll be able to activate PD tomorrow, likely first practice time. And then I think they might even have to make one more move just for cap reasons. So we'll see what happens in the next 24 hours. But and who knows, Baines may even get claimed in the morning. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll obviously report more on Baines Friday night.
And then the Golden Knights are going to be playing tonight. They're playing at the Pacific Coliseum tonight against the Ottawa Charge. So a chance to get a little bit of revenge, because they did take a big loss to Ottawa last time they played, 5-1 loss. We won't, unfortunately, be able to stream during this one, but I did want to give you guys the quick update too that Sarah Nurse has been essentially put on IR, an LTIR in the PWHL, and they have just announced that it'll probably be a couple weeks before she gets reassessed. So don't expect to see Sarah Nurse in the games for the next couple weeks.
Yep, not this year, anyways.
Yeah.
So back in 2026.
Yeah. See you next year. Dad jokes.
Yeah.
See you in the third after the third period, brother, in the post-game show.
Yeah, sounds good. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Dustin Boydell, the Silver Fox. All right, before the period gets started, here's your second code word for tonight's contest. If you want to win tickets to go see the San Jose Sharks play against the Vancouver Canucks on December the 27th, coming up, the second code word is Canucks. The second code word is Canucks. All right? Word number 2, Canucks. Word number 2, Canucks. All right? There you are. So you got 2 words now if you've been paying attention at the beginning of the periods. All right? Faceoff's going to be in the Canucks zone. Rangers scramble to draw. Puck ends up in the corner. Good work there by Hronek to pin his man to the board. The Canucks can't work the puck out, though. Ends up behind the net again. Marcus Pettersson digs the puck out of the corner. He'll skate up, play it up to the blue line. Hoglander plays it out for Comp. Comp plays it across for Garland. Garland tips the puck into the Rangers zone. Cooley's first one back. Comp gets in on him. Hoglander comes in to dig the puck out. Comp gets it over for him. Plays it up the boards. Referee gets in the way of that one. Now Hoglander back to the blue line. Myers with a shot that ends up going off the end boards and back out. Comp picks it up. He gets knocked down. Now the Canucks will pick it up. Besser stumbles in the corner, and the Rangers will take the puck away from him and bring it out to the neutral zone over the blue line. Rangers control, pass down the boards, intercepted there. Canucks skate out, pass up to the middle. Pass down low, and then Jacob Ross trying to tip it on net on a good play there from Rossi. Rossi now dig the puck out of the corner, but he gets checked. Puck will bounce out to center. Canucks will play it back into the Rangers zone, tipped in, so no icing there. Rangers will pick it up. They'll play it out. Good outlet pass. Rangers down the boards, back to the blue line. Pass across, one-timer, a muffin of a shot that DeBrusk picks up easily in the slot. He'll start out. He gets to the red line. He'll dump the puck into the far side corner. Canucks move in on the forecheck, but the Rangers move it puck out very quickly. DPD back behind his own net to pick it up. He'll play it up the boards, out of the reach of any Canucks player, so the puck just comes out to the neutral zone. And the Rangers will play it back into the Canucks zone. DPD plays in the middle for Vilander. Vilander turns back under pursuit. Little light interference there from DPD, so Vilander can get out. Kane bobbles the puck at center. Rangers bring it back in. Shot and a blocker save there from Thatcher Demko as a Ranger player skated right down Main Street, got a shot off, but Thatcher Demko handles it well and deflects the puck over the boards with 17:27 left to go in the second period of play. Second period, there we go. Besser not being able to handle Schneider's check and falling in the corner. What the? Canucks retool. Yeah. Demko. The code must be Riley. The puck just went out of play. Huh. It's like they're talking about whether or not it's a penalty. But it might have gone off the glass and out, so it's not a penalty or it's been deflected. It looks like no penalty on the play, but the faceoff will be deep in the Ranger zone to Jonathan Quick's right. Max Sasson moving in to take the draw with his line mates Carlson and Ogrum. Carrick will take the draw against Sasson. Sasson getting waved out of the draw. Classic Sasson. Ogren wins the puck to the side. Rangers will step up and clear the puck out to the neutral zone. DPD can't keep it out. Now the Rangers will skate down the boards. In behind the net. DPD gets there. Vilander there too. They'll scoop the puck to the corner for Sasson. Chipped up the boards there by Ogren, and Carlson couldn't skate onto the neutral zone. Puck in behind the net. Demko couldn't stop it, and then the puck gets away from Vilander. Scrambled play here. Rangers dump it deep. Carrick picks it up behind the net. He throws it in behind the net. Now Linus Carlson skates onto it. He'll chip it up the boards. Now Ongram with some speed out, down, with a shot, and it goes up the post and in! It's a first goal for Liam Ogren as he shoots it towards the net. Maybe it looked like it was a bit of a fake, and the Vancouver Canucks, early in the second period, have got a second goal. His first member of the Vancouver Canucks, Liam Ogren, and that's going to be assisted by Linus Carlson, who chipped it out to the neutral zone. Liam Ogren not even looking at the net when he shot it Quick. And Quick has to go off the inside of his pad and dribbles right back off the post and into the net. And the Vancouver Canucks have taken a 2-0 lead. Ooh, yeah. Jonathan Quick looks like he was maybe like a partial butterfly, but didn't complete it. Ends up going off of the inside of the pad and into the back of the net. And the Vancouver Canucks take a 2-0 lead on their fifth shot of the game. Canucks win the draw, but then give the puck away in the neutral zone. JT Miller gives the puck over in the slot. Now the puck gets chipped in front. Now Kampf will play the puck over to the side. Booyam plays it to the side. Puck ends up behind the net. Slowed down by Jonathan Quick. Hoglander in digging away. He'll have Kampf as help. So Hoglander and Kampf digging away on the half boards. Puck squirts free. The Rangers will pick it up in their own slot. Linus Carlson with his 6th assists of the year. And Liam Ogren with his first goal of the year. His first of the season because he had no points playing for Minnesota. And first as a Canuck. So he got the double first. Rossi with a shot to the front of the net. Major General with a dono of a gifted membership. Major General donating to Omega Fish, our regular listener, who's a fan of the Utah Mammoth. You'll love to see it. Major General with a gifted membership going out. And then Major General with another gifted membership. And Hunter with a gifted membership. The Canucks ice the puck. So Major General, 2 gifted memberships. Hunter comes in with 5 gifted memberships, and those ones fly out to Jeff Quinn, Watch YouTube, Michael, Universal Habs, German Canucks, and Boopsick getting free gifted memberships courtesy of Major General and Hunter. You'll love to see it. Eric Hunter, very generous of you, the 5 gifted memberships. And thank you very much, Major General, for your 2 gifted memberships and donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. 15:24 left to go in the second period. The Canucks just taking the lead there. 2-0 on Liam Ogren's first goal of the year and first goal as a Vancouver Canuck. That is not his first career goal. He already had 3 before that. So Hoglander on the icing will dump the puck in deep, and the Canucks did ice the puck. Learn the rules! Where I was too busy celebrating to realize it. Major General, go Canucks, go, go Canucks, go. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. Go, go, go! Hunter, 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 Hunter. Major, Major, Major. Hunter, Major, Hunter, Major, Hunter, Major, Hunter, Major, Hunter, Major. OMG. Major, Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. Major, Major, Major. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. Major, Major. And then Zach's like, Hunter, Hunter. Ryan H. JT in the dressing room. Demko has no weakness. Oh, that's hilarious. Jimmy Myers got to be happy. He's beating Omega Fish. Blackhawks is happy. He's beating Zach's team 2-0 right now. Universal Habs is beating Darth Jedi it's a tied game 1-1. Rossi has the puck bounce over his stick. And looks like Mr. Quick will hang on to the puck for the whistle. Why I said Rempe before is Rangers don't trust his defense. But I like when he had Zadorov. We had Swagger. I think Rempe could give us Swagger back, even though Kaner is a poop disturber. No Swagger. Yeah. Yeah. True. Violet out here smiling. Oh, the tongue hanging out too. Prickfetti. Dobby. Emmanuel, I'm going to get another jersey since Hughes is traded. I'm going to get Tyler Myers, a Connor Garland, a Brock Besser, or EP40 jersey. Russ, make a poll for which one I should get. If I didn't have a poll already running, I would do that for you, Emmanuel. But right now, the poll question is, do you want the Canucks? What do you want the Canucks to do the rest of the season? Tank, baby, tank. Trade everyone. Push for the playoff with trades. Push for the playoffs without trades, or tank, baby, tape with trades. And right now, the winner is tank, baby, tank, trade everyone. Canucks have iced the puck once again. Oh, man, we need to get... Maybe for the Canucks, they're a younger team now. They're pretty young. I feel like maybe we get them a video because kids like watching YouTube videos. So let's get a rulebook version of the rulebook ready to go for our young Vancouver Canucks. Canucks win a draw in their own zone. Joe Connor picks up the puck. He'll play it up the boards for Schroed, who chops it off the boards and out to the neutral zone. Kane, why did you do that? You just stay with your man. Instead, you peel off and let him skate all the way back into the zone. I hate you, Kane. Puck to the net. Demko will glove it, even though it looks like it was going to go wide. And then Daniel Turgeon's here. Well, shit. We are winning a winning team all of a sudden. Yeah, $2 dono. Absolutely correct. All of a sudden, Daniel, we got a winning team here. It does help to have Thatcher Demko in net. Learn the rules, learn the rules. Daniel's like, learn the rules. And then Zach's like, learn the rules, learn the rules. Daniel Hype. Yeah, Daniel with a $2 dono. Thank you very much for your dono to Dobby's College Education Fund. I appreciate you. Liam with his first as a Canuck. Yeah. And then Milosh is like, woo, Augie. Keith Catherine, go, 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 go. Oh, Gran. Pachico, go, 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 go. Luke Flysweater, goalie, goalie, go. Casket Brain, go, 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 go. And then Patricia is like, yeah, 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 yeah. And then Big Mac's like, go, 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 boom, go, 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 go. And then Riley Fish is like, go, 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 go. And then Violet Goddess is smiling again. Nope, off. Coach Rob Willie in the chat. What's up, Coach Rob Willie? Nice to see you, my dude. Welcome to the stream. And he's going, goal, go, goal, go. And then Emmanuel's like, swear jar, go, 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 go. Nope. Of Canucks scored, says Mohammed. Woo, says Dijon Mustard. No time to relax. We got to keep up the score, says Derek Wang. And then Sensei Dean Wynn's like, oh, gee. And then Bender Bear's like, goal, 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 goal. And then Frank Morse is like, yeah, go Canucks, go. Zach's like, 2-0. And then Mohammed's like, goal. And then Jake takes hockey. Russ and his flag cracks me up. Yep. Laughing and crying. It's a good one, right? I love the flag. I pulled this thing out from like somewhere deep within my house. This is a classic Canucks flag that I had from years ago. Years ago. Daniel, go, 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 go. Swerving Irvin. Go, 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 go. OMG with the umlauto. Scramble draw again. Canucks will come up with it, but on the Rangers side of the faceoff dot. I don't even know who they'll give that one to. The puck deflects out of play. Hunter with another dono, dropping $2 in. We can afford to win and still be last. Yep. So for everyone who's a tank master today, we have a look here. Even if the Vancouver Canucks manage to win this game, they will not move out of last place. So we can afford to win this game. Remember that, everyone. We can afford to win this game. Thank you very much for the $2 dono, Mr. Hunter. I appreciate you. And thank you for the good news for everyone who's a tank commander, right? Another face-off in the Canucks zone. Must have been shot out, deflected out of play. When that puck became a Rangers win a draw, but then the Canucks step through and they'll dump it deep from their own side of center. Not enough for icing. Hoglander moves in on the forecheck. Puck gets given away to Kampf. Oh, puck squirts into the behind the net now, and the Rangers will pick it up. They'll start out. Trocheck with a long pass out, and the Rangers move in offside. JT Miller fires the puck in anger. He actually fired towards the ref. That was dangerous. Most points all time by Austrian players for the Canucks. Thomas Vanek had 789. Michael Grabner, 276. Oh, Marco Rossi with 114 points as an Austrian player. So he is the fourth most points by an Austrian player. Interesting. KJ Brazy's on Team Tank. So is Big Mac and Prickfetti. And then in Prickfetti's like, number one, Kane. Number one, Kane. Rangers take control in the Canucks zone. They'll play it around. Marcus Pettersson plays it to the side. Carson Soucy picks it up, plays it to the side. Now shot to the front of that, blocked there by Marcus Pettersson. Puck deflects off Linus Karlsson out. He does well to lift a stick and come up with a puck. Now he misses a hit, plays it behind the net for Rossi. Now Tyler Myers pinches in, plays it behind the net. Oh no, it's Holmgren. Holmgren comes up with the puck. Good stick handling, plays it down the boards. Rangers pick it up there. Rossi, or no, it was Sasson moves in to forecheck. Soucy plays it behind the net. Weird bounce off the stanchion. Rempe will pick it up. Schneider couldn't keep it in, and that's going to be offside. 12:04 left to go in the second period of play. Face-off will be just outside the... Ogie, Ogie, Ogie. This is Skytrain off, and I like that. Ogie, Ogie. But, Ogren. I like that name. He's got another umlaut. We've got a bunch of umlauts on this team now. Kampf, Ogren, Hoglander. Rangers win another draw. Shots in this game are 8-5 right now. This is pretty much, oh, good interception there by Besser. He'll start out through center. Backhand pass. Good reception there by the Canucks. Play across. Marcus Pettersson can't receive that pass as the Rangers intercept. But good back check there by Besser to take the puck back. Major, 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 major. Let's get the cup this year. Let's go, says Jake Steak Hockey. OG, OG, OG. Major high. Major, major, major. What a beautiful slow goal, Ogie. Yep, Mohammed, you're right about that. Major, major, major. Ogren's first goal. Prickfetti. Hunter Major, Hunter Major, Hunter Major, Hunter Major. Violet's out here with the eyes out again. Dijon Mustard, I want to see Lek and O play together. Yeah, it'd be great. And I still, the first night when we saw the trade, I still feel like Ogren could end up being a good penalty killer as well. He's got the size and the speed. So be interesting to see if they have, and a pass to the front of the net. The Ranger player can't keep his feet. Now pass out, speed, Sherwood in partial break, shot to the front, and he gets the rebound, and Jonathan Quick dives back to make the save on the rebound to keep it a 2-goal game on a good pass out of the zone, and Sherwood with some good speed down the boards, getting 2 chances, but could not beat Quick. Puck ends up all the way back down in the Canucks zone. Chopped off the boards, Sherwood plays it up. Kane now gets it out to center. He'll fight all the way into the Rangers' blue line, but Fall's trying to get to the puck. Now the Rangers play it out to the neutral zone. JT Miller passes across for Trocheck. Trocheck in, puts it down low for Miller, and Miller gets stoned by Demko. Puck squirts right through Demko and out the other side. Oh my gosh. Chopped to the front of the net, right through Demko into the crease, and no Ranger player was there, luckily for the Canucks. Now the puck down behind the net. Tom Wielander pins his man. Rangers come up with the puck though. Now they'll play it out front. Puck right through the crease again. The Rangers have put the puck right through the crease probably 6 or 7 times. So even though they only have 9 shots, they've had a couple that just have gone right through the crease. Pass down low. Miller picks up. He skates through the faceoff dot, tries to get around Wielander, but gets the puck taken away from him. The Canucks play it back to the blue line. And then Sherwood can't get the puck out. The Canucks have been out there for a very long time. They've got to be gassed. Puck in behind the net. Miller plays it out front. A swing and a miss on a bad one-timer attempt there. Now the puck across. Down low. Pass in front. Right through the crease. Another one right through the crease. And the Canucks will chop it all the way down the ice. Not a great play there by the Vancouver Canucks. A bit of a panic move there. And a tired Vancouver Canucks line will have to do with the fact that they now have iced the puck. Learn the rules. Now Rossi needs to score. Let's go Canucks! Yeah. Riley Fraser, I have an EP40 jersey. Dijon Mustard, I would get EP40. He will be hard to trade. Laugh out loud. Put Kane jersey as an option in the poll. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right off of Demko, right through the crease. That was scary. All right. Canucks ice the puck. Learn the rules. Demko wearing his Apple iPad mask. Drew O'Connor in to take the face off. Loses it. But the puck bounces back. The Canucks will play it up the glass. Kept in there. Going up all the way to grab it down is Borgen, who they got for the trade with the Seattle Kraken last year. Puck up the boards. Now down behind. Zibanejad plays it back to the blue line. Borgen plays it across. Shot. Chipped wide on the one-timer. Canucks are absolutely gassed out here. Rangers controlling. Borgen comes down. Plays the puck to the side for Zibanejad, who plays around behind. Puck off the boards and out. Sherwood just get dumped at the blue line. Canucks get a partial change. Rangers bring it right back in. Shot to the front of the net. Demko makes a save. Sherwood now chops the puck up. Can't get it out. Wielander chops it up the boards. And out to the neutral zone. The Canucks will manage to get 2 more forwards out. The Rangers will bring it right back in. Puck in behind the net. Rangers skate up the boards, far side. And he'll bobble the puck all the way out to the neutral zone. Now they'll play it deep. Demko comes out, stops it up behind his net. But I don't think the Canucks have been able to get a full change yet here. Canucks get it out to center. Hoglander. Garland pokes it in. The Canucks defense should be able to change now. The Rangers will look to take advantage. Yep, no, the Canucks finally get their defense changed. Puck in front, shot to the front of net. Demko with another save. Canucks flip it off the glass and out. Rangers played out to the neutral zone. Garland tries to chop it down, but can't. Rangers play it down. Myers plays it up the boards, but and then coming back into the zone. Good work there. Now with some speed. Ogren around his man who fell. Dinks to the backhand, tries to put it 5-0, and Quick makes the save. Ogren plays into the slot. No one's there. Rangers will pick it up. Ogren with some good speed there. You love to see that. Max Sasson gets pinned to the boards. Carlson now battling for the puck. Takes his man down, but the Rangers have good support there. They'll get it out to center. They'll dump it in deep. Puck ends up right behind the net. Tyler Myers picks it up. He'll play it to the side for DPD, who plays it up the boards out to the neutral zone. Ogren chips it up further in the neutral zone. Now he'll take it off the boards and get it deep into the Rangers zone. Susie picks it up there. He'll play it over for his defensive partner. And Borgen will skate out and dump it deep. Veronic picks it up, rings it around the boards. Rangers block it from going out. On the half boards now, they spin down, skate into the corner. Puck chipped off their stick. Played up the boards back to the blue line, but it gets past the defenseman there and all the way down the ice. Hot pursuit there by Marco Rossi. Susie puts it into the far, near corner. Borgen stops up under check. And then he'll play it out all the way to the neutral zone. The Rangers play it back to their own blue line. Now they'll skate in, 3 of them over the blue line. DeBrusk take his man into the boards, gets the puck away from him, and good support there from Marcus Pettersson, who now plays it up the half boards near side. Miller gets hit there by DeBrusk. And the puck comes back down the boards. Marcus Pettersson plays behind that for Hronek. Now Hronek plays it up the boards. And DeBrusk will chop it up outside the blue line. The Rangers skating downhill now, put the puck back in, and they'll move it on the forecheck once again. The Rangers will pick it up, or the Canucks will pick it up and flip it out to the neutral zone. Schneider in the neutral zone plays it back to his own blue line. Picked up there by Gavrikov. He'll play it out to the blue line. Miller gets it in, loses the puck, but the Rangers will pick it up. Now down low, brings it out front, tries a backhander. Demko makes a save. Rebound comes out to the blue line. Knocked down there by Miller. Does well to keep it in. Now a pass back to Miller across the blue line. He deflects it over to the other side. Puck ends up behind the net. Oh, and then the Rangers have like 1,000 people on the ice. No call there. Kampf, backhander out to the neutral zone. Hoglander picks it up. He'll skate into the Rangers zone. Goes around Susie, in behind the net, plays it out front. Now Kampf plays it behind the net for Garland. Garland plays it in the neutral zone. Bouillon does a spin move, skates down, plays it into the corner. Not deep, though, and the Rangers will skate it out. Now Bouillon pinches up at the blue line, keeps it in for a second, but the Rangers will play it all the way down the ice. Myers into the corner, try and get it. No icing because they beat it out with Zibanejad getting there before Myers. Passed out front, shot to the front of net. Demko makes the save. And the Canucks will play it up. Another great save by Demko. Point blank shot, and he makes the save. Garland passes over Kane. Kane down for Garland. Garland throws it blindly backhand into the slot. And now the Rangers have a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Bobbled puck on the 2-on-1, and the pass is out of the reach of the Rangers player on the other side. Tyler Myers can't get it out now. The Canucks have absolutely struggled to clear the puck out. Garland will pick it up. He'll play it up for Drew O'Connor. Drew O'Connor plays it for Kane. Kane dumps the puck in. He'll move in on the forecheck. Schneider plays it around the boards. Now the Rangers start out through center. Pass across the blue line. Shot to the front of the net, trying for a tip. Couldn't get it to go. Now Max Sasson with some good speed. He'll skate in. Takes a hit, gets the puck deep though. Sherwood moves in, throws a hit, jars the puck free. The Rangers will play it out to the neutral zone. Puck is knocked down by the Rangers. Marcus Pettersson can't grab the puck out of the air. Hronek picks it up. He'll go in behind his net. Now Marcus Pettersson plays it out to the neutral zone. Tipped in there. Susie first one back to get it. Linus Karlsson harassing him. Susie plays it back behind his own net. Picked up there. JT Miller gets his pocket picked and then pokes it out to the neutral zone. Now they got a 3-on-2. But good work there by Linus Karlsson to get it back. Puck back up to the blue line. Rangers play it down low. Karlsson harassing Miller. Takes the puck away from Miller. And then he'll chip it out. High pass out to the neutral zone. Rangers play it back down to the blue line. Marcus Pettersson picks it up. He'll skate in behind his own net. Play it across for Hronek. Hronek backhands it off the boards. Out to the neutral zone. Rangers pick it up there. $2 dono coming in from Daniel Turgeon. I don't think Demko got the team tank memo. Laugh out loud. You're right. You're absolutely right. Hilarious, eh? Daniel Turgeon, I don't think Demko got the team tank menu. Thank you very much for the $2 dono to Dobby's College Education Fund. shot to the front of the net. Looks like Besser's stick might have broken, so he didn't get all of it. And Mr. Quick will hang on to it. Braden Charlatan in the chat. DeBrusk is what he was advertised. Non-consistent. Yep. Very inconsistent. Welcome to the stream, Braden. Nice to have you. But have to like the new blood. Ogren could be a diamond in the rough. I agree. Yeah, he's got the speed. He's got the size. Besser, buddy, we need you to find my gear. And where's Pius Suter? There was a miscommunication, Braden. Isn't that wild? They had a miscommunication, so they don't have Pius Suter. Guys, check out what's in my tank. Fish, blowfish. Fish, blowfish. Fish. You got some fish in your tank. Team Sweden has less. Cleaning my gardening tools at the moment. I didn't know you were a big gardener, Calvin. ... To evil. Captain Kirk here. How's Dobby? Dobby's good. He's having a little nap. Dobby was at school today, so he's very tired. He'll have a little nap. We had him on earlier, but... Oh, yeah, he's fully passed out. I won't wake him up. I'll get him in the third period once he's had time to sleep. We need a welfare check on Dobby. Oh, yeah, he's napping. He's napping good. Hey, buddy. Sherwood almost scored. Yep. Bro, we were right there, though. Miller's a dog. Yeah, he is. No icing. Rangers touched it. Let's make a push for the big dance. Yeah, Braden, I think they might do it. Carson Susie knocking down Sherwood. I think Panarin might have prevented himself. Yeah, what a save by Thatcher Demko. Thatcher Demko stoning Panarin right in front. The first goal scored by a Canadian from an American and Sweden. Laughing and crying. Yeah, Canadian from an American and a Swede, and then a Swede from a Swede. How sweet it is, right? Canadian from an American and a Swede, and then a Swede from a Swede. Back to the bar. Canucks lose the draw inside the Rangers zone. Hunter with another dono into the chat. Jesus, my game is nearly 5 minutes ahead of the stream. Biggest gap so far. That's crazy. How is that even possible? Thank you for the $5 dono, Hunter. We appreciate you. It's weird that you're so far ahead of us. I wonder if you maybe, Hunter, check the bottom of your YouTube stream. There should be a button that says live. If you click that, it might skip ahead. Thank you for the $5 dono. Zeev Buyam going down in the corner. It looks like it was a trip. So with 1, 2, 3 left to go in the second period, the Vancouver Canucks will get another power play. It will be their second power play of the game. Huh. I don't know if that should have been a penalty. Huh. Yeah. Laba getting a penalty. Terrible call. Should not have been a penalty. But it is what it is, right? I don't think that should have been a penalty. The referees are out to lunch, eh? So the Canucks will have a power play for the rest of this period unless they score. And then if they don't score, they'll have some time. 47 seconds. No. 37 seconds? Yeah, 37 seconds. Why is Kane taking the face off on the power play? Can you ask me, why is Kane? There is no center on this line. Where's Rossi, bro? Scramble draw. The Canucks come up with it. Kane plays it down low. Linus Carlson back for Kane. I guess they're starting with the second power play unit. Shot to the front of the net. Tipped on net. And Quick will make a save and hang on to the rebound. Minute 41 left to go in the power play. Yeah, that was not a great call. Why is Kane? Yep. The Rangers haven't been playing well in the Garden. Nope. When is Kane? Kane's Canucks greatest, best center of all time, I guess. Donnie Bluebone. What's up, my dude? Donnie Bluebone's in the house. Has anyone out there noticed Canucks game has a small boost since Quinn's departure? Could be. Sherwood plays the puck down low. Hoglander back to Sherwood. Sherwood plays it across to Hronek. Hronek flips it down low for Kane. Kane plays it in front for Linus Karlsson, but the Rangers will pick it up and throw it all the way down the ice. The Canucks will probably change now. Maybe getting their first power play unit, but let's wait and see. Kane is taking faceoffs because number one, Garland. Yeah, so they got the first power play unit out now. Puck rung around the boards. Borgen grabs the puck and he'll throw it all the way down the ice. 1 minute left to go on the power play. Only 20 seconds left to go on the power play now. Zeev Buium skates out, cuts to the side, backhands up to the blue line. He'll move in on the forecheck on Carson Soucy. Number 24 versus 24. Soucy's fine just to keep it in the corner. Canucks trying to dig it out, but the Rangers will keep this rugby game going in the corner. And the Canucks get it out at the last second and dump it across, but there it is. End of the second period, and we're into the second intermission of play. All right. So you know what that means, right? It's time to get Jake Takes Hockey on the show. Turn down the volume on the tuner. Oh yeah, there's Jake Takes Hockey's face. We're partway there. Yeah, oh yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Yeah, everything's looking good. All right. You know him and love him from his insightful comments in YouTube, his game recap videos, and his tier lists and all the lovely stuff he does over there. Recently have 500 subscribers on his channel. Welcome to the show, Mr. Jake Takes Hockey. What's up, my dude?
Hey, man. It's good to see you again. Thanks for having me, as always. It's nice to be here.
Always good to have you, my dude. Let's start off by asking, are you officially Team Tank then? Like, you can designate yourself there?
Yeah, but then like I'm watching this game and like the first period was a little bit painful. There was a lot of interesting calls as well that didn't really work for the Canucks, obviously. But the second period, they're buzzing, and I'm like, I'm getting really excited about these young guys now, and I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm starting to jump onto that bandwagon. Like, who is Quinn? I'm kind of there now. I'm like, you know what? All right. I'm still Team Tank, but it's still nice to see them playing well because this is your future. So I don't know. It's kind of I'm in a weird, I don't know what to feel anymore.
I mean, if you're feeling anything at this point, that's probably a good sign. So you got to say that's a good sign to start.
Right? I still got some feelings left in me somehow. Yeah.
So then to answer the question, is it Quinn Hughes or Quinn who? You would go with Quinn who?
Yes. Yeah. That's where I'm at now. I just after that period, I'm like, you know what? They're buzzing out there. Ogren gets a goal. I'm hyped all of a sudden. So yeah. You know what? Screw that guy.
Yeah. So we'll have to go back because what was it? You went to 2 Canucks games this year already. You went to 2 Canucks games last year. And correct me if I'm wrong. Was it 2 games last year as well? Or was it 3?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. And what happened at all 4 of the games you went to?
Okay. Great story. I never got to see Quinn Hughes play. I know some people in chat know about that. You've seen it in my videos if you do follow me at all. It's absolutely ridiculous how that ended up happening. And you know what? Like when he was injured this year when I went to the game, I was half joking when I said, I'm never going to see him play. But at the same time, there's something lingering in the back of my mind where I'm like, this might have been my last chance. And it was. And I'll tell you now, the last year when I went to the 2 games in a row, I only planned to go to the first one. And he was thinking about coming back. I messaged him on Instagram. He didn't answer me back for some weird reason. I don't know why. But I asked him, are you going to play against Dallas? Still booked the ticket anyways because I was like, okay, he's coming back. He's coming back now. I know it. Go to the Dallas game, and they lose that one. Quinn Hughes is not in the lineup as well. And then I drive all the way home after spending like literally thousands of dollars to go stay there and watch some games, Airbnbs. He goes and plays against Calgary in the Saddle Dome. And I'm like, come on. And then this year, when I did go to the game, I didn't even know he was injured. So I'm sitting in my seat And I'm shaking like I'm like a little kid in a candy shop. I am so excited to see Quinn Hughes play. And they announce it and he's not playing. I'm like, what the hell? So I don't know, just my luck, I guess, right? It's unbelievable. It sucks. I mean, I really loved I loved Quinn Hughes. I really wanted to see him play.
So everyone talks about it's whose fault is it that Quinn Hughes left? Is Quinn Hughes a quitter? Is it management's fault for not surrounding him? Are you finally ready to take responsibility for driving Quinn Hughes out? Because clearly 2 games you went and watched him, he didn't want to play. He's like, this guy's clearly not going to give up trying to watch me, so I got to get off this team.
Absolutely. You know what? I mean, sure. If that's what's going to make us feel better, let's just put it on me, okay? It wasn't Jim Rutherford. It was nobody. It wasn't because the team absolutely sucked or anything like that. It was definitely just because of me going to a game, for sure.
So let's get your first reaction to these guys. Obviously, Zeev Buium is probably the centerpiece of the trade that Minnesota sent back for Quinn Hughes. What are your thoughts on Zeev Buium, and what are you hoping to see from him this year?
I am super excited. Like, even just watching them there, like near the end of the second, just the way he's skating the puck. Like, yeah, he kind of fumbled it at the end, but I just like the confidence he has, and I'm starting to see some signs of, good life there for me to be excited about. And I knew not to overreact when I first saw the trade. Like, I know I texted you and I said, okay, like, I'm going to be an Oilers fan now. That was like right after. Okay, like, that's not happening. I should have never even said that here. But I was freaking out, but I did calm myself quickly because I didn't know these guys, right? And I didn't really understand the situation. So when I saw 2 names that I've never heard of, I'm like, oh no. Like, this is for Rossi? I didn't even know what this kid had in him, right? And now I'm actually quite excited. Now I get why they didn't give up more. I saw what Minnesota fans were saying about him. They were actually quite upset about losing him, and that just shows you the character of the guy, right?
Yeah. So Liam Ogren is probably the least known piece of this puzzle that they got back for Quinn Hughes. He is a big boy, though. He's 6 foot. He's already 187 pounds. He's only 21 years old. He played with Jonathan Lekermacki and Jr. at the World Juniors, looked really good with him. Kind of has that like power forward profile, which a lot of the time for NHL players does take a little longer for the power forwards to develop their game. What do you thought about him so far, and what are you liking from his game?
Well, obviously he scored tonight, so that's nice to see. His size, you know what? I feel like power forwards are not a thing to come by as much anymore. Everyone's small nowadays, and everyone's just speedy. It's nice to see that, actually. It's nice to see the Canucks got something like that, because I think every contending team in the future, you need guys like that. And I wasn't over the moon when I first saw his name and looked up his stats and saw that he had 0 goals and 0 assists for 0 points on the season. But he's young, and you know what? Maybe in the wild he didn't have the opportunity to strive yet. With the depth of the team in Vancouver, he's going to have lots of playing time, and I'm excited to see what he's got.
Yeah, that the no look shot to the front of the net is I think what really did it. His shot, he wasn't even looking at the net. It was one of those ones where he looked off Jonathan Quick for that, looking like he's gonna pass, and then rips it. Jonathan Quick didn't even have time to react. It goes off him and then dribbles in off the post. So his first goal of the season and his first point as a Canuck, his first point of the year. So now he no longer has donuts besides his name. The last piece, well, I guess, of the players that we got back, Rossi, who has been rumored to be a piece the Canucks have coveted all the way back when we've been looking in the summertime for a 2C. Are you excited that they finally got their grubby little hands on Marco Rossi, or what are your thoughts so far on a very small but very powerful centerman?
Yeah, I mean, when the trade talks were happening, like way back when the Canucks wanted Rossi, apparently, which it looks like they always did, and it looks like that was true because they ended up getting him. I wasn't too onto it but the Canucks were in a different situation at that time, right? We were looking for a second line center or something or anything, and I just thought, okay, maybe that's not the guy in my opinion, but he does have the numbers. I haven't noticed him too much yet. I haven't really been paying attention to him as much. I've been really just all about Zev, however you say his name. Lately I've just been really watching him, but you know what? I'm excited for Rossi too. And it's a nice return to get that centerman, and he has a lot of upside. He's still young. it was another one of those situations in the Wild where they had a lot of great people up front. Maybe he was getting put in the great spot there. Was it last season he had 60 points or something like that? And if you're saying like they're not putting in the right spot and they still get 60 points, there's a lot of upside there. So yeah, you know what? This trade's looking okay all of a sudden. So I've calmed myself down now.
Yeah, I think obviously it's something that everyone says, and it's the truth. If you are trading the best player in a trade, it's not really a good look, right? So I think the only way I think you could call the Canucks winning this trade is, let's say Minnesota misses or gets knocked out of the first round for the 2 years they have Quinn Hughes, and he doesn't resign. He ends up playing with his brothers down there in New Jersey. I think I think you agree that would probably be the only way you can call this a win for the Canucks, losing their best defenseman in franchise history.
Yeah, I guess so. That is one way to look at it. I think the reason why I was so upset at first is that having the year and a half still left on his on a contract is a lot. That's 2 playoffs. If you look at it that's 2 playoff runs with that guy. So I just thought, okay, like they could just absolutely get whatever they want for him. And I'm wrong. I mean, that's probably not the case. Maybe not everyone was looking for Quinn Hughes, but in my mind, just the best, I think is the best player in Canucks history, best defenseman, no doubt. I just thought at original thought, just looking at the trade, I'm like, oh no, like no. But like I said, now that I've calmed myself down, you kind of look at both sides. You kind of figure out where they're at. It makes sense, and it's okay. So I'm glad we got a return. You know, that's something we got to be thankful for. That Quinn Hughes actually did say, "Hey, I don't want to be here anymore." Yeah, I mean that's one thing you got to give him credit for. He could have just screwed off by the end of that contract and we got nothing for him. So I try to look at the bright spot in this situation.
Major Dow with a $2 dono to say, technically Jake is responsible for Hughes and Miller. How did you drive Miller out of town? I don't even, what did you do for that?
I will not take credit for Miller. No, I don't know. I had nothing to do with that.
Major starting rumors. Thanks for the dono, Major. Stirring things up here live.
Say that was that Major?
That was Major, yeah.
Oh, Major. Oh, I love you, Major.
We'll need further explanation for Major as to why you're guilty of driving JT Miller out of the town as well.
Right?
Funny because obviously JT Miller playing against the Canucks usually has been a big story in the last couple of years, but not really a big story tonight. But still, I guess fun to see JT Miller. It looks like he's kind of turned his season around. Do you still kind of, want to see him do well, even though he didn't leave under the best circumstances from the Canucks?
I don't know what I feel about him. Like, in a way, I as selfish as it seems, I kind of love that he started out awful. Just because it just makes me feel better about the situation. But you know what? I don't know what I think of him. I kind of want him to succeed. I was kind of happy they gave him the captaincy, but at the same time, I don't think he should be the captain of an NHL team with the way he behaves sometimes. But I get what they were trying to do. They were like, okay, Vancouver mistreated you, I guess. Let's give you the shot, and and he wanted to go there, so I kind of get it. But I don't know. I by the end of the day, I do hope the best for him. I think he's just super competitive. I think he's a great player. I do miss him still slightly, just a little bit, but I hope he does well there.
We saw a bit of that, the hissy fit. JT Miller at one point didn't like a call and fired the puck into the corner after the whistle. So you still
I didn't see that actually.
You didn't see it? Oh yeah.
I saw that in chat, and I was like, what? When did I miss that? So I was curious about that. That's funny though.
Yeah, I think
Classic
it was.
JT.
Well, his teammate was like 4 or 5 feet offside, so I think he was probably mad at his teammate.
Of course.
I think in retrospect. And looking back on it, does it almost feel like JT Miller and Quinn Hughes have a very similar temperament?
A little bit, I guess. Sure. Actually, yeah, when you put it that way, I could see it. Like Quinn Hughes, it always pan the camera at his face. The funniest thing in the world when he's sitting there and he has the most blank expression of the It is too funny, man. And I watched the Minnesota game too. And of course, he's the spotlight of the game. First game in Minnesota, and it pans onto him, and he has that blank face, and his teammates are smiling around him. And that was kind of similar to JT. JT just looked angry though. Quinn just looks, I don't know, he looks like he's lost in a void, or I don't know. But yeah, I could see it in a way.
But my wife, Crystal, when she heard that Hughes got traded, said that the Canucks look a lot less British and a lot less depressed. So for some reason, I think Quinn Hughes reminds her of, what's that? Is it Timothy Chalamet, who's like in all the movies right now? Who's this guy who just looks like he should be the lead singer of My Chemical Romance or something like that. Like just like the pale skin and the vacant glance. So yeah, we get a little bit less of the 1,000-yard stare, I guess, with Quinn Hughes not on the team. Yeah, interesting. Tonight's game, the Canucks are up 2-0. What do you expect to see in the third period? Because really, at the end of the day, in this entire game right now, the Rangers have 14 shots. The Canucks have 9 shots. So in total, through 40 minutes of play, we've seen 25 shots in total. What do you expect to see from these two teams in the third period?
Well, I mean, if Quick stops playing so good, which, I mean, he's let in 2, but why is he still playing great? How old is he now? Like, hasn't he heard that he's past his time now?
Turns 40 next week, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Canucks are gonna lock it down in the third, and they're gonna win 4-0. And I'm saying that because the last Canucks game I went to, they versed the Rangers, and I believe the Canucks got shut out 4-0 against them on JT Miller's return, which was actually a very unexciting return, by the way. I remember being in the crowd, I was shaking. I'm like, oh, what a game to pick. JT Miller's coming back. He got no points. Canucks didn't score, and there was like one cheer from him. That was it. And I was like, oh, that was kind of lame. But yeah, I'm going to say 4-0 right now for the Canucks. They're going to lock this one in.
Well, the thing is I think we don't see the Rangers a lot, and the Rangers play as close to Rick Tocchet hockey as I think you can get. I think that maybe that's why JT fit in so well right off the bat. But it's very low event, and they don't let a lot of shots. Like even the game last night, I watched the highlights. It was a 4-1 win for Anaheim, but it was really a 2-1 game because Anaheim scored an empty netter and then scored another one after they put the goalie back in with like 5 seconds left. So this low event hockey is exactly what you could expect from the New York Rangers, which I don't know. I kind of miss the chaos that we get from other games, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I like the entertainment. Was that the game against Anaheim the Rangers played? Was that where Shesterkin freaked out in the hallway? Yeah, I think he kind of had a meltdown back there. So it's funny when you see stuff like that. You're like,
yeah.
You know, there's something going on in that locker room. I wonder. Start spreading some rumors here, but
awesome, Jake. What can people expect to find on your channel in the next couple weeks?
Well, I'm just going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep doing recaps. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I did dissect the Quinn Hughes trade. Quite soon after the trade, I tried to make us feel better about it. Took a look at everyone's stats, just kind of deep dived into it a little bit. Just going to keep doing my recap videos, which I'll be doing tonight as well. So stay tuned for that.
And it's an early game, so you don't have to stay up super late to do it too.
Yep. I know, it feels so good. It's so annoying when you're up all night editing that video.
When you see Jake Stakes Hockey comes out at 1 a.m., but you know he works the next morning, that's when he deserves a like and a subscribe.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, if you guys haven't done yet, link in the description below. Go give Jake a subscription, and let's get this man up to 1,000. Thanks for joining us tonight, Jake, and enjoy the third period, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Russell.
Jake Stakes Hockey stopping by. You love to see it. You'll love his beautiful face. Go give him a sub. Help the boy out. We get into the game again here pretty quick. Let's see. All right. So remember, we are giving away tickets to the San Jose Sharks versus the Vancouver Canucks, December the 27th, which is this game right here. So we've given out 2 code words so far. We are going to give out one more code word in a moment here. And if you have all 3 code words, once I've given out the third code word, I will post the form for you guys. Actually, I might as well just do that right now. Let's do that. Perfect. So let's put this in chat. Let's put this in chat. Oh, that's so annoying. Contest. I can spell. Okay, here we go. Here's the link to the Canucks ticket contest. I will pin it as well. So that will be available. Oh, you guys can see it right here. Yeah, there it is. So that's what it's going to look like. back to the bar. Do you want to see the Vancouver Canucks play on December 27th against San Jose Sharks? Well, I have 2 tickets to give to you if you're paying attention during Tuesday night's game against the Rangers. Tonight, at the beginning of each period, I will give you a code word. If you have all 3 code words at the end of the night, you have a chance to win. Give me the 3 code words. Give me an email or a phone number that I can contact you on, and bam, you're into it. All right, so reset the game clock. So the third code word is, you all thought you knew what it was, but the third code word is playoffs. Playoffs. The third code word is playoffs. So now you have all 3. You've got the thing, so you can fill out the form. Canucks are on the power play to start this third period. The third code word is playoffs. The form to fill out is in the pinned message. So go check it out. Go fill it out if you want your chance to win tickets to the Vancouver Canucks versus the San Jose Sharks and future Vancouver Canuck Macklin celebrating. So the power play is over now. Ooh, an attempted breakaway pass to the guy coming out of the box. Steve Bouillon gets the puck down low. Canucks played in behind the net. Picked up there, played up the boards, intercepted by the Rangers. And they'll play it up to their own blue line. They'll skate out now. Pass across, deflecting around, dribbles in on Demko, and he'll cover it up to get a whistle with 19:01 left to go. My door is doing weird things. Oh, Dobby, you're awake. Dobby's awake from his nap. So here we are. Plays back underway. Puck goes out of play immediately. Oh, yes. This is Dobby the Doge, for anyone who has not met him yet. He is very tired. Still, he probably wants to go have a nap somewhere else. He's stuck in the office with me, so... In the bar, sorry. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, my boy. Such a proud little nugget. He's so cute. He is the mini Aussie Shepherd, and he loves you guys. Really? Canucks bring the puck in offside. There you go, buddy. He's going to go see if he can find Mom, but Mom's not around, unfortunately. Oh, Jessica and Adam Hadwin at the game. Canadian golfer Adam Hadwin and his wife. Is Hadwin the one that... Is he from Abbotsford? Oh, I didn't stop it. 18:27 left to go. Start the clock again. He was born in Moose Jaw, so not... I thought he was from Abbotsford for some reason. Hronek first one into the zone to pick up the puck. Canucks will dump it deep into the Rangers zone. Skating it on the forecheck. Rangers, remember, played last night, so they're now into the third period. Kane plays it over for Sherwood. Sherwood with a sharp angle shot. Knocked down in front by Drew O'Connor, and then another shot there by Drew O'Connor goes just wide. Canucks with a good forechecking shift here from the O'Connor, Kane, Sherwood line. Hronek keeps it and fires it towards the net, and another rebound comes out, and Drew O'Connor chops it, but a save there by Quick. Puck flips out into the neutral zone. Zabinajad will scoop the puck backhand down into the zone. Canucks already with 3 shots in this period, the same amount they had in the first period. Now Hronek backpedals in his own zone. He'll pass over for Ogren. Ogren gives it away right at the blue line, but the Rangers player ran into his own guy. Chaos there. Sassone dumps the puck in deep. Ogren moves in on the forecheck, hits his man. Puck rung around the boards. JT Miller skates out. He'll backtrack, does a spin, plays it up to the Canucks blue line. Canucks will chip it right back into the neutral zone. Skating downhill onto it. Linus Karlsson, first one onto it. Stops up in the corner, protects the puck, rings it around the boards, back to the blue line for DPD. Chops it into the Rangers zone, but it gets chopped back out. Rangers over the blue line into the Canucks zone, dumping it deep. First one onto the puck is Vilander. The Rangers will change. Vilander will take his time because the Canucks are probably changing as well. Pass away from the Canucks. Besser stands up now and manages to work the puck into the neutral zone. Lafreniere passes across to Gavrikov. Gavrikov works the puck down the boards into the back of the net. Oh, and then DPD hit a man away from the puck. He goes down hard. Oh, and Demko makes a save with the head, and it goes over the glass and out of play. Oh my God, it's so windy out. I need to close my window. Chaos in here. Holy cow, it's a stormy night here in Surrey at the bar. Holy. Demko. Header save. I'm going to change to Garland. Good idea, KJ. Dobby for the captain. We'd love to see that, wouldn't we? This is why my screensaver isn't a Canucks player. It's the lyrics for a Taylor Swift song. Rangers player gets tossed out of the faceoff dot. Sherry steps in to take the draw. Hoglander switches sides with Garland. Camp wins the draw. Shot chops it up the boards. Rangers keeping it at the blue line. Shot down low, deflects into the corner. And then back to the Canucks blue line and out to the neutral zone. I did not start the clock. 16 minutes left to go in the third period of play. Rangers dump it in again. Hronek first one onto it. He'll start out. He's got space because one of the Rangers players is just like holding on to a Canuck player. Garland with a shot to the front of that. That deflects over the net. Now he skates downhill to try and get it. Puck back to the blue line. Kept in there by Bouillon. And the Canucks will ring it in down around the boards. Kampf can't get to it. Garland picks it up in the neutral zone. His teammates get onside. Now Garland with some speed into the zone. Skates around behind the net. Plays it up front. Deflects off of Hoglander. And now he picks it up again. O'Connor and Hoglander getting into it. Or sorry, O'Connor and Sheary getting into it. Cooley falls, but he manages to get up and play the puck down low. William takes a hit. Puck back to the blue line. Myers keeps it in. He'll chop it down the boards. O'Connor in the corner battling for it. He turns, plays it down for Sherwood. Sherwood plays it in front, and Evander Kane chops it on net, but it looks like it went off of the side of the net and in behind. Now Kane on the back check, harassing his man. Puck back up towards the blue line. Kane fighting with it. Bouillon can't get it out. Schneider's there, but Evander Kane will eventually chop it out. Sherwood does well not to throw the puck this time and take a penalty. He's in on a light forecheck. The Canucks will change. Puck up to the Rangers blue line. One of the Canucks defensemen fell there. And a pass out or a shot that gets deflected. Demko was out of position for a second, but Marcus Pettersson did well to drive the puck into the corner rather than in front of the net. Puck back to the blue line. Rangers chip it on net. And on the deflection, Demko makes it look so easy, gloving that puck off the deflection right in front. JT Miller throwing the puck towards the net. But Thatcher Demko is up to the task and he'll hang on to it. Trocheck stumbles and, Hronek got a piece of it. And Marcus Pettersson cleaned it up. So good work there by Hronek and Marcus Pettersson. Go Canucks playoffs! What do you mean? What does that mean? That's tough, Emma. Trevor Linden. Rangers win a face-off in the Canucks zone. Pass gets deflected away. Picked up by the Canucks. They'll play it to the side. Besser muffs the puck. Miller will pick it up. Besser gets back and checks Miller. Takes the puck away, but the Rangers will pick it back up. Gavrikov puts it over for Miller. Miller walks the blue line. Pass across. Drag move. Shot to the front. Ends up getting blocked. Hronek falls. No call. He was tripped right in front of the ref. The referee was oblivious to it. But I mean, we don't really care. The Canucks power play hasn't looked good tonight. So, and then Jake DeBrusk will dump it down the ice. And that's going to be from his own side of center. So Jake DeBrusk needs to learn the rules as he ices the puck. Learn the rules. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Got 7 responses so far. Seven responses so far to get tickets. Puck to the front of the net. Demko will scoop it up. 13:20 left to go. And Demko will get the whistle, and then I'll take a media break. And everyone's got the answer for the 3 code words proper, too. So 7 responses. We'll do a draw, probably in the post-game show. Keep in mind, Gangrel's teeth are not prosthetics. He's actually got them sharpened. What? So he can chew on things? Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. And then Alfred's like, Miller sucks. Miller sucks. Miller sucks. Yeah, learn the rules, Jake DeBrusk. Keep 43 for Luke Hughes. Yeah. Yes, anyone can take 43 now, says KJ Brazy. Wow, Hronek just tipped that right in front of the ref. Or was tripped right in front of the ref. Yep, no call. I'm getting a Gino Ojic number 29 jersey, says Casket Rain. That would be a sick one. Emma says, I mean, 43 is not retired like 22 and 33. Correct. Correct. Casket Brain's like, Jake DeBrusk, learn the rules. All of the Hughes, I like Luke the best. Of all the Hughes, I like Luke the best, says Dijon Mustard. I think he's the most gritty, eh? Why hasn't Besser scored yet? Well, Emma, I would say that Besser has been dealing with something. He's been dealing with they thought he might have appendicitis, but apparently he doesn't, so. Go Tank Nucks, go! JT quitter. So Daniel's on Tank Nucks, and Fangirl thinks that JT is a quitter. Hadwin and Taylor grew up playing at Ledgeview and Abbotsford. Taylor's a Yale secondary grad. Okay. So it's Nick Taylor and Adam Hadwin. And I thought they were from Abbotsford, but Adam Hadwin, I knew Nick Taylor. But yeah, I grew up in Abbotsford, so Ledgeview. Thank you, Jay, for the info and helping me figure out what the heck I was thinking. Puck gets tipped out to the neutral zone. Garland pokes it into the zone. Hoglander moves in, throws a hit. Puck gets tipped out to the blue line. Rangers pinned to the boards there. Now they work it out to the neutral zone, or into the Canucks zone. Pass across, deflected away by Garland. Puck makes its way just outside the blue line. Rangers take it all the way back in their own zone. Canucks will change. So will the Rangers. Sasson gets the puck out, dumps it in. Ogren moves in on the forecheck. Ogren can't get there. Rangers will play it out to the neutral zone. At the red line, they'll dump it in deep. Looks like it hit something at the bench. That faceoff should be at center, I think. Should probably be at center. Can someone confirm if New York still has the big NHL store with all the team jerseys? Russ, can you stream the Golden Knights game at 7? I cannot, unfortunately. I wanted to, but I have other things I have to do, unfortunately. Besser is team tank. That's why he hasn't scored. Dobby, Wobby, woo! Dobby, you are so cute, bud, says Mohammed. Do you hear that, Dobby? Mohammed says you're cute. Shot to the front of the net, deflected, chopped in front by Sasson. I didn't even start the clock. Rangers will flip it out center. Canucks will pick it up there, though. Zeev Buium loses the puck in the neutral zone. Miller, stick handling in the center ice area. He gets into the zone, pass to the front of the net. Demko deflects it to the side. Zeev Buium's out there on the defensive side of things. Canucks play to the middle. Drew O'Connor with some speed now coming out. He'll go down, skate the puck, ends up losing the puck in behind the net. Now the Canucks will come in with some support, but can't come up with it. And Robertson will flip it out all the way down the ice. DP plays it back up the boards in the neutral zone. Drew O'Connor picks it up. He'll flip it. The referee gets in the way of that one, or it looks like the linesman. Canucks trying to get the puck out of their zone now again. Puck flipped high out to the neutral zone. Sure will knock it down. Once again, not grabbing the puck. You'll love to see it. We need Besser to score more, says Emma. I agree. I'm not on Team Tank. I want him to score 40. Sorry for your loss, says Dijon Mustard to Fangirl. Oh, Fangirl, I missed it. What did you lose? I think I missed something. OMG. I still have it, Dijon. She wears short skirts. And I'm on the bleachers. Laugh out loud, JK. My screensaver is number 6. Laugh out loud. Emma loves Besser. Prince Charming. Good work there by Rossi to get to the puck. Now he'll play it to the side. Canucks skating around behind the net. Buium back to the blue line. Shot gets deflected out of play. 10-13 left to go, so the faceoff should be inside the Rangers zone. I hope it's acceptable to wear a Hughes jersey. It is. You wear whatever jersey you want, right? Trevor Linden, says Casket Brain. Trevor Linden appears. I think everyone will understand. You spent like $300 for it. Laugh out loud. Oh, Rossi got high sticked. Did they call it? No, they didn't call it. 2 uncalled high sticks. Pineapple Express says Dijon Mustard. Face off in the Rangers zone. The Canucks win it. Garland steps through. Puck back up to blue line. Zeev Buium dumps it back down behind the net. Gets by. Is that Kane? Oh, it was Garland. How do I mix up Kane and Garland? Oh my God. Garland gets knocked down in the corner. The Rangers will flip it high out to the neutral zone. Tyler Myers does well to poke the puck away from the man. Rangers will put it in deep. Demko cues it up for Myers. Myers rings the puck around the board. Susie pins Garland to the boards. Now a pass out to the blue line. David Camp dishes at the side, flipping it in on Quick. Quick will keep the play moving, dishing to the side. Rangers out to the neutral zone, gets the red line, dumps it in deep. Marcus Pettersson brings it up the corner near side, back to the blue line, chopped out to center by DeBrusk. Now pursuing down into the zone, Marco Rossi can't get to the man. Puck hits DeBrusk and squirts over to Hronek. He'll play it out to the neutral zone. Deflected it on Quick. He'll play it to the side. Be careful with the wind, Russell. Yeah. Especially I'm on the 10th floor. It's dangerous. Fangirl, do you want? What do you want? I'm just saying what I said earlier so you wouldn't get bullied because how salty fans would be. Yeah. Probably still accepting. People still wear Sedin's jerseys. Yep. Oh, and a shot to the front of the net. And Demko loves that one. With 8:50 left to go in the third period of play. Hey, everyone, says Juliana. Welcome back. Hey, Juliana. Hi, says Jake Segs Hoggy. Sedin's wasn't traded. Never asked for a trade. The Sedins are beloved in Vancouver. Yeah, true, KJ. Yeah, they retired. Back. I missed me. I did miss you too. In the beginning, oh boy, they was hated to the max. Laugh out loud. It would be interesting to make a jersey with Zadorov, Miller, Hughes all crossed out on the back. Also, is number 43 available for another player in the Canucks? I think so, yeah. I mean, if It'd be crazy if one of the new Canucks showed up right now. Sorvin Irvin, 2168. Canucks Sports and Entertainment reanimates Trevor Linden's corpse so they can hire him and fire him again. Things are getting dark in 2168. The disrespect to reanimate him and then fire him again. It's possible, Emma. Sensei, put them on top of each with a red X on top. Good question, Emma. Nietzsche's jersey would have been nice. Yep. Never thought about that. Imagine if I went to see all 3 of the New York area games the Canucks are playing, stuck with a Hughes jersey. I'd have to make a pit stop at the big NHL store there. Yep. EP43 on defense. Maybe we should make EP40 a defenseman. Is that what you're saying? Thanks, KJ. Munching on blueberries. Blueberries. I love me some blueberries. Besser is playing on the left wing. I think he's adjusted to being on that side. Could be. How does Demko even make that save? It was a perfect screen in front from Lafreniere. Zach using his monthly membership message. 10 months as a member for Zach. JT Miller wins the draw. And he says, let's go Leafs. Kane intercepts the puck. Garland gets the center and dumps it in. Canucks moving on the forecheck. Rangers pick up the puck and they'll start out. Cross their own blue line. Getting to the red line, they'll dump it in deep. Demko stops behind his net. He'll play it up the boards. Good pass there by Demko. And Max Sasson has the double back after a deflected pass. Gives it over to Sherwood. Sherwood moves in on the forecheck on Gavrikov, his fellow 44. The Canucks finish the change. Sasson plays it out in front. But Drew O'Connor couldn't get to it. Looks like we are either in the middle of a change or they have scrambled the lines again, which is probably more likely because Adam Foote loves to blender his lines. And then Donnie Bluebone following up with his monthly membership message to say, "Boo, Leafs." Shot to the front of the net. Cleared to the side after a Demko save. Rangers in behind the net. So Zach using his monthly membership message after 10 months to say, let's go Leafs. And Donnie Bluebone after 3 months says, boo, Leafs. Thank you for being a member for 3 months, Donnie. I appreciate you. Donnie Bluebone. Canucks slowly out. Pass across the neutral zone. Besser dumps it deep. Rangers pick it up there. Canucks trading for Luke Hughes and winning a cup is the funniest timeline. Can you imagine? Comes in, wears number 43, and the Canucks win the cup. That would be a funny timeline. Puck in behind the net, missed by the Rangers player. Back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. That one deflects wide. 7 minutes left to go in the period now. Back to the blue line. Besser pins his man to the boards. DeBrusk comes up to help, trying to get the puck out. Puck ends up in the slot, picked up there. Rangers play it down low in the faceoff circle. Shot to the front of the net, blocked in front by a Rangers body. And then the Canucks will chop it down the ice, all the way down the ice, in fact. And that's going to be an icing call. The Canucks panic and forget how the rules work. Learn the rules! KJ, I have Booyam's nickname, the Blueberry Booyam. Laugh out loud. Oh, it went off the post. That shot, Demko didn't make the save. It went off the post, eh? A nod to Ludacris. Laugh out loud. Blueberry boo yum. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. Oh, they switched Besser to left wing now. Wasn't it right wing? Yeah. He's been right wing his whole career, and then they started playing him left wing. Besser picks up a puck. He'll dump it gingerly down the ice, so no icing. Blue Bone hot, says Ryan H. If Luke won a cup first on his own, Quinn face would go full Eli Manning. Kane tries to play it over for Garland. He gets checked immediately. Now Kane throws a hit behind the net. Jars the puck free for Kampf. Comp plays it over for Kane. Kane plays around the boards for Myers. What am I saying? Holy cow. Garland gets knocked down. Gets the puck over for Kane, though, and Kane gets immediately checked. Laugh out loud. Blueberries yum yum classic. Blueberries yum yum. Boo yum. Puck squirts out towards Demko with 5:34. He'll grab it. Pixelated Steve Talk is out here with his glasses on, feeling cool. Yes, sir. We got 9 responses now to our contest. Okay. Let's see. How do we do a draw? We'll figure it out. We might even do a draw out of a hat. What do we think about that? Too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil! Let's go Canucks, this fangirl. Evelyn. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Wave! And then KJ Brazy using his monthly membership message. 9 months as a member for KJ. Russ, who do you want in the draft? I want Malhotra. I want Malhotra's kid. What is his name? Callum Malhotra? Caleb. Yeah. I want Manny Malhotra's kid. Caleb Malhotra playing in the OHL. He's 17. He's 6'2". He's 183 pounds. And so far this season, he's on pace for 94 points. He's got 42 points so far in 30 games. And he's a center. And he's Manny Malhotra's kid. So you think he will be a great player. So yeah, Caleb Malhotra, that's who I want the Canucks to pick. Thank you very much for being a member for 9 months, KJ Brazy. I appreciate you. 2169. Nice. Cal McKenzie's doing the wave. Woo! Benny Song is here. Go Canucks, go! What's up, Benny Song? Nice to have you. Welcome to Nothing is Perfect. Hey, all. Strong like push on the stream. Flex. Flex. Plays back underway. Puck in the corner. Squirts up the boards. Lafreniere now skates out. Tries to drag move in front. Falls down. Puck in the crease. Ends up behind the net. Rossi's going to take a penalty for hooking because the referees are a bunch of fucking idiots. Swear jar. PP time. 5 minutes left to go. The Rangers have pulled the goalie, so they are going 6-on-5. Shot from the point by JT Miller, deflects wide. Puck up the boards. Canucks will now take control, so they'll finally blow the whistle with 4:48 left to go. Rangers getting a chance on the power play now. Rossi taking a hooking call in behind his own net. Does not like the call. They practice passing to each other and not just Hughes. Yeah. Ryan. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Sensei D1. Too evil, too evil, too evil. Tank, damn it, says KJ Brazy. Yeah, Rossi put his stick into the gloves, and then Panarin's like, oh, I'll take that, and then gloved it. And then, so the Canucks will get a penalty, and the Rangers will get their power play. To be the Rangers' 4th power play of the game. Riley Frazier learned the rules. Sensei DY, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Muhammad, Canucks PK. 9 months, a whole lot of a whole baby making session. Baby baking session. Rod's like, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Puck deflects off of a block shot. Learn the rules, learn the rules. Big Mac's out here swear jarring. $1 into the swear jar. Glove saved by Demko. Minute 45 left to go in the power play. A minute 32 left to go, 4:32 left to go in the period. How does Demko see this? Perfect screen in front, and Demko gloves it through the crowd. Scramble draw. Rangers step through to grab it. Comes up the boards for Sherwood. Sherwood bobbles the puck. Rangers played up the boards, back to the blue line. Panarin now plays it down the boards. Miller, half boards, near side. Plays it across the crease. Sherwood gets the stick on it, deflects it to the corner, skates onto it, and chops it down the ice. So good work there. Thank you very much, Big Mac, for your $1 into the square jar. We appreciate it. Quick goes to the bench. So 4 minutes left to go. They've pulled their goalie now. Oh, and then Garland takes a shot at it from his own side. Just misses on the far side of the net. So there goes 6-on-4 for a minute now. Lafreniere dishes the puck at the blue line. Rangers play down to the half boards. Panarin across, one-timer. Demko makes a save, coming across with a left pad save. You'll love to see it. Puck back up to the blue line. Zibanejad plays it down low. They're looking for a one-timer slap pass to the front of the net. That one deflects to the corner. Now Panarin, half boards near side. Looks to the front, play into the middle, looking for a bumper play. And the Canucks will chop it back up to the blue line. They can't get it out, though. Panarin plays to the front, plays it off of Demko. Garland plays it to the corner. Now he'll backhand it down the ice high, and it's rolling right towards the net. What a goal from Connor Garland from his own side of center, backhanding it all the way down. 3-0 Canucks with 20 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rangers. And it's now 3-0 for the Canucks. 3-0. Oh, Cooley put it off the side of the net. Demko didn't save that last one. And then Connor Garland, not even looking. He didn't even look. He just backhanded it high down the ice, right into the net. The Vancouver Canucks take a 3-0 lead. Woo! Go, says Big Mac. Go Demko, says Emma. Made it for the final 3, says Red Pill Unlocked. Nice to see you, Red Pill Unlocked. Sensei Dean like, go. Bing Tang Warriors doing the wave. Riley Frazier is saying go. Garland goal, says Carly. Max, says KJ Brazy. Casket Ring, go. Luke Flysort, go. Zach McNally, go. And then Evelyn's like, go. And then Swervin's like, goal tank, go. Tank, goal, tank, goal, tank, goal. And then Sensei Dean Wise doing the wave. Hunter gives a membership into the chat. You guys are chatting so quick, it went right by. So that one goes out from Hunter to Canucks G3U. So Canucks G3U getting a free gift of membership out of the box. Rossi plays in the middle for Besser with a shot, and Quick makes the save off his American compatriot. Canucks now lead 3-0. Thank you very much, Hunter, for the gifted membership. And congratulations to Canucks GU3 for the gifted membership. We appreciate you. Hunter with the gifted memberships. And then Calvin99 Charlie becomes a member. Oh, Sherwood back out front and a shot to the front of the net. And Mr. Quick will clean up the rebound and hang on to it with 2:13 left to go. I said stop clock. 2:13. Calvin99 Charlie. Did you become a member, or is this your monthly membership message? You've been a member for 12 months. Is this you re-upping, Calvin? Let me know. I'm confused. What the heck? Didn't I get gifted one? I'm so confused. Laugh out loud. Canucks can't win the draw. K the Gamer in the chat. Go Canucks, go! And then Dijon Mustard also using his monthly membership message to say, woo! Scoop in the snow. Canucks with a Demko makes a save off a shot from the blue line. Rangers play it back to the blue line. Down into the corner. Pass back to the blue line. Shot to the front. Deflects wide. Puck comes up the boards. Sherwood, it looks like maybe his stick broke. Rangers might have pulled the goalie. Looks like the Rangers did slash the stick of Sherwood. So Sherwood's stick gets exploded. Dijon Mustard, 5 months as a member. I appreciate you, my dude. That's awesome. I became a member, Russ. Did I get a gifted a sub? I'm so confused. Or was that for my 12 months? It might have been your 12 months membership. I'm not 100% sure because I thought you were already at 12 months. Very confusing. But either way, you're a member, and I appreciate you, Calvin99 Charlie. Once we got Quitter out, the Canucks can finally play good hockey, right? Quinn Hughes? Quinn Hughes? All right, Canucks are going to the power play. So we do have 2 defensemen on this power play. Rangers win the draw. Pass out into the neutral zone. DeBrusk hits his man. Recovers. Plays it across the zone. Garland takes it behind the net. Was that a shorthanded goal? Yes. The Canucks were killing a penalty, and the Rangers pulled the goalie, so Garland threw it all the way down the ice from his own corner. Hilarious. Canucks played up the boards, back to the blue line. Booyam plays it down the boards, comes all the way around to Garland on the near side. Plays it down the boards into the corner, back up for Garland, near side boards. He'll just go back and forth. Puck ends up going down the boards into the corner. Rossi couldn't get a stick on it. Canucks keep it in on the half boards far side. Then the Rangers will chop it down the ice. 42 seconds left to go in the game. And 1 minute left to go in the power play. Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Damn, we are drafting 15th, aren't we, says Duolingo. Yep, we are, brother. Just wait. Can the Canucks make a comeback this season? K the Gamer, I'm saying it. You heard it here first. The Canucks are making the playoffs. The Canucks are going to make the playoffs. Welcome, K the Gamer. I appreciate you being here. I'm Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect, and we are live during every single Vancouver Canucks game. Canucks are fine to just stand behind their own net and let the clock run down, and that'll do it. The end of the game, the Vancouver Canucks walk into Madison Square Gardens for the first game of the Cup Final Gauntlet, and the Vancouver Canucks have absolutely won 3-0 against the Rangers. So let's update the scoreboard. Final score. And then Major General showing up at the end, gifting a membership, flying out. And that one goes out to the Bunny True Fan. The Bunny Fan getting a free gifted membership. So you'll love to see it. Thank you very much, Major, for your donation. That is why Major is in the rafters. If you have not done it yet, and you're like, why am I not getting any kind of gifted membership? Then you need to do this. You need to look below me. There's going to be a join button there. You click that join button. It's going to bring up membership. Click on the 3 dots there. It'll bring you down to the gift membership settings. Hit that and then flip your button on to allow gifted memberships. And boom, you can get free gifted memberships courtesy of Major General, of Hunter, of Calvin99 Charlie. Who knows what's going to happen? So thank you very much. And then speaking of Calvin99 Charlie, he also gives a membership, and that one goes out to Personalized. So congratulations, Personalized, for getting a free gift of membership. I think my whole computer just crashed. No, it didn't. We're all good. Calvin99 Charlie, gifted membership going out to Personalized. So thank you very much, Calvin99 Charlie, for the gifted membership. Calvin, trying to get into the rafters. I appreciate you for donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. All right. Let's get Dustin on the line. Yeah. Classic Canucks, right? Right, Dustin? Classic Canucks?
Oh, Demko. In the interview he did the other day, he said he's not coming to the rink to lose, so he's made that evidently clear.
Yes.
He is also making evidently clear that he is healthy. And I'd just like to point out that he has a no movement clause until July 1st. So there's that.
Hunter shows up and he's like, we're are still last with a $30 dono. Hunter, you generous son of a gun.
Absolutely.
We are still in last place.
1 point behind those, what is it, Seattle Kraken and Calgary Flames.
Yeah, so Hunter, thank you very much for the $30 dono. That's very generous of you. So everyone tonight, whether your team tank or your team make the playoffs, with that win, the Vancouver Canucks are still sitting in last place. So you'll love to see that. And thank you. That's why Hunter's in the rafters. $30 dono, a fat $30 dono. You absolute legend.
But still, with that win, move within 6 points of a wild card spot in the West. And this is what I mean by the really mediocre NHL right now. No one is lighting the league on fire. Like, literally the only team that is playing their balls off most nights is Colorado. So it's like, that's where the frustration lies a little bit, in where they got with the return on Hughes. You move one, generational superstar talent out, but you've got 3 NHL ready first round picks, a first round pick next year. And the 3 guys they got are 24, 21, and 20 years old. Like, they're all under the age of 25. I just, Rutherford did an incredible job with all the issues that he's had to deal with in the last year and a half. And where we're at right now today, post Quinn Hughes, is a lot better than where we were at a week ago with Quinn Hughes. A lot more options when it comes to personnel deployment. They have the ability to send more guys down if they want to, because both Bouillon and Ogren can go down without waivers. Mm-hmm. They're on 2-way contracts and are waiver exempt. So, it opened a lot of doors for where this goes. We'll know the tank is on if Demko gets traded. I mean, let's be real. We gave him a 3-year contract, and if they try and just move him right now because he looks healthy and he's going to ruin the plan to get a top 3 draft pick, because Rutherford basically said that's the plan, is get a high draft pick. And by high draft pick, you mean top 3. You don't mean 10th. You don't mean 15th. You mean top 3. And to get a top 3 draft pick guaranteed, you must finish in that 32nd spot, because the furthest you can fall in the lottery is 2 spots now. If you're in one of those 1, 2, or 3 spots. So, a weird one, right? Like, they got outplayed for the most part. Rangers realistically should have had that one, and Demko played his butt off, as Demko can do when Demko is healthy, and he stole a game, because that's what Demko does.
I would frame it
we know Demko to do.
They definitely got outplayed in the second period for sure. The second period, the Canucks were chasing, despite the fact that they had more shots in the second than they did in the first period. And Demko definitely kept them in that. But it's funny too, because it felt like one of those games you can call it high event hockey, because I feel like there's a couple times, like I just saw the replay of the Sherwood breakaway and then the second save on the rebound that Quick made on Sherwood. And that could have easily, that was an amazing dive back for Quick as well. So it's one of those things where, yes, I feel like the Rangers did outplay the Canucks, but it's that volume of shots rather than quality of shots I think that they were getting. And I think the Canucks face that quite often when they're seeing a team that does get more shots than them, but isn't necessarily the most high quality shots. And the other thing I mentioned earlier on, the amount of times I saw that puck whiz right through the crease from other side or the other, right? The Rangers, clearly that's one of their favorite plays, but there was no sticks there for the Rangers. So in that sense, yeah. But yeah, I mean, even looking at like that Connor Garland, like one of the nicest empty net goals you'll see.
The moon shot
right?
from Garland. You could do that 100 more times and not make that play. What a play. Just not only the shot, to have the patience to put that between the Rangers' feet, off the boards in the corner to himself, just to give him the space to get that shot off, was, why you keep guys like Connor Garland around. I mean, that's just a really well that's a hockey play right there, right? Right before Garland makes that play, I'm not sure if it was DPD or Vilander. I can't remember who the defender was, but they shot it right into the Rangers defense on the blue line and didn't get it out. Whereas instead of doing that in a panic, Garland takes the extra second to make the right play, ends up finding the back of the net. And, we're sitting here looking at a 3-0 Canucks victory.
It's Hronek. I got the goal visualizer up here below us. So it's actually Hronek who ends up getting the assist because he fires it. Like you said, he gets it right in front, fires it right back to Miller, actually. And then Miller tries to play it down. This is the longest second assist I think I've ever seen. The Rangers literally have this. Did you see that?
They have possession.
Yeah, they literally have possession again.
That's an unassisted goal. There is no way that
he touch it again? Maybe he touches it again.
No way.
Okay, no. maybe there he touched it, but
maybe
a very generous second assist for Hronek on that one.
I'm gonna need to see the video on that one.
Liam Ogren with good speed down the wing, like I said to Jake in the intermission, the no look shot to the front of the net. So we got 2 no look goes, the backhander from Connor Garland on the empty net, the no look from Liam Ogren, and that's kind of what we're looking for from Liam Ogren, the speed down the wing and some, a good thought just to look off and take the shot.
Yeah, he's got a good NHL release. A lot of people have said that, he's a bit of a late bloomer, but not to sleep on this kid's shot. Almost like a left-handed Lekkerimäki. So, and bigger size, similar speed. So excited to see, what he can bring. If he's given a little bigger role here in Vancouver than he was, maybe expected to be more of a checker in Minnesota, and that's just not his skill set. So, it's good to have more of a top 6 style forward, right? Like those are something we've been lacking. So if that's Ogren's ceiling as more of a power forward style guy who can, play the other side on a, maybe on a line with Lekkerimäki. They were line mates back in Sweden, so there's natural chemistry there. So if Lekkerimäki comes up and, you got those two on a wing with, say like Sasana up the middle or something like that can keep up with their speed, that could be a really dangerous young offensive line right there. And also, Lekkerimäki's worked on his defensive side of the game as well, but it looks like Ogren is pretty capable of getting back and back checking as well. And we know what Sasson does in his own end. He's very responsible. So, of course, we got to see where they go from here. The talk is to move more expiring UFAs out. So, but as of right now, all we can do is say the Canucks are 2-0 post Quinn Hughes.
So then on the poll question, Dustin, which we still have running from the beginning of the game, what do you want the Canucks to do with the rest of the season? You got tank, baby, tank, trade everyone, push for the playoffs with trades, push for the playoffs without trades, or tank, baby, tank without trades.
I don't want to purposely lose games, but when we're basically being fed that by a lineup that's playing above what it should be given the lines that are being trotted out. I mean, they're just making things happen by sheer effort. So it's so hard. Like I want them to move the expiring contracts, right? Like if the goal is to get younger and get more prospects and reload the cupboard, like then you're going to need a lot of draft picks because you're going to be bringing, Braden Coots up next year and Sawyer Minyo up next year and Kirill Kudryavtsev. Like if this is what they're talking about, this is the next step, right? Like these guys who, have made leaps and bounds in Abbotsford in their development are going to deserve a look coming out of camp next year. So they're in that weird spot where they are going to have an extreme logjam of young players. They have to decide which veterans are going to help create the new culture going forward and what that culture is going to be. And And that goes with who you draft, what style of players you draft. Do you draft more quiet Swedish players, or do you draft, maybe a little more brash and aggressive Canadian or American style player, like a Kachuk brother, right? So it's just, you have to, at the end of the day, decide what the new identity of the Canucks is going to be, because that's what the rebuild comes down to. Are you rebuilding to be another team that finishes in the first or second round of the playoffs, or are you rebuilding to win the Stanley Cup? If the rebuild is to win the Stanley Cup and go the distance and win the championship, then you have to finish last, guarantee yourself a top 3 pick, and you have to move the expiring contracts and get that cap stock off of your books, so that as those young guys progress, you can sign them to bridge contracts. And, as superstars emerge, you have the cap space to continue, instead of, developing some guys a little bit and then giving up on them, moving them out of town, or signing veterans that are past their prime or aren't skilled enough to play in the spots that we need them to play in, and are asked to do more than they're capable of doing at their age. And it's like, enough. And I feel like that is the vibe we've gotten from the last couple of articles that we've seen from Gary Mason. Another one today. Typically we get like 1 a year from that guy, and there's been 3 in a week, all revolving around this Quinn Hughes stuff. So those are the articles I tend to pay attention to. And I listen to people like, Kevin Bieksa, who, for my money, kind of seemed like he was good riddance Hughes, and Canucks fans, be happy with what you got in return, because literally every analyst projects Bouillon to be a star defenseman in this league. Like, no one is going to be Quinn Hughes, just like no one is going to be Cale Makar. No one's going to be Zach Werenski. Like, these guys are unique players. Quinn Hughes is a unique player. No one thought he was going to reach this level because of his size and his lack of defensive ability, but he is a hockey mind, and he spent every offseason studying the things he needed to get better at. Like, no one predicted this ceiling for Quinn Hughes. You can't tell me when he was drafted, everyone went, oh, he's going to win a Norris Trophy. When he was drafted, everyone went, what are we doing drafting a sub 6-foot defenseman that doesn't play a physical game? And everyone questioned it, and then we ended up with Quinn Hughes. So now we have 3 guys who I trust the analysis of other scouts and other analysts around the league. The ceiling on this kid is, if not Hughes, maybe even better, because we're getting him at 20, and he's already got confidence. He's already got the skating ability. So I'm really excited to see what we can do with these assets we've got back. It just, to me, there's still more to go from here. So it's tough to say right now if they're.
But what do you want, Dustin? Answer the question.
I don't know.
You're avoiding it.
I don't know what I want.
Okay. Classic. That's fine. Major General with a $2 donut says, Demko decided he's going. I saw Dustin. He was going in circles. He didn't know how to answer it, so I called him. No. Demko decided he's going to do everything. Yeah, $2 dono coming from Major, from our first generous donor. And then Hunter as well with a $2 dono to say, Lek on the left, Liam on the right, EP40 in the middle. I think Lekermaki's right wing, Liam is left wing, but your point is well made that actually would be, I mean, a power forward Swede with a goal scorer that Petey can set up, and, that wouldn't be bad. It's very similar. Like, if they wanted to do something like that right now, Hoglander, Lekermaki, or Hoglander, Linus Karlsson could be a good line for Pettersson together, but who knows? I don't even want to talk about, I've now talked about lines, and then it makes me sad because I remember that Foot's going to make the lines and they're going to be stupid. So, Dustin, we had the contest running, so I'm actually going to end the contest. And what we're going to do, so we ended up with 12 responses, but 3 of them came in from one person. So we're going to count them as one. So Dustin, I have it on my screen here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get you to pick a number between 1 and 10. Because there's 10 responses. And we're just going to do it like pulling out of a hat. Dustin Boydell is going to decide who wins the 2 tickets to the December 27th game against the San Jose Sharks.
Oh boy, a number between 1 and 10. We are going to go with Besser, number 6. Who we got?
All right. It looks like it's from Braden. Braden, I think, who is new to chat tonight. So it looks like Braden.
Oh, a good night to join the chat.
Yeah, L. Braden. I believe he's in chat right now. So Braden, if you're still in chat right now, let me know that you're still in chat. Either way, I've got your email address, so I'll send you an email about this, and we'll get you hooked up with the tickets. But congratulations to Braden for getting the proper code words, which was Go Canucks Playoffs. I played you guys. You thought it was going to be Go Canucks Go, but I want them to make the playoffs, so it's Go Canucks Playoffs. So L. Braden getting the tickets courtesy of one of our favorite guests, our favorite new guest, Ryan Ventura, very generously donating his 2 tickets. So L. Braden getting the free tickets courtesy of Ryan. So that's awesome.
Very, very cool of Ryan to do that. And yeah, he better subscribe after that for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Hopefully he's still here listening. And I mean, if you don't hear from him, I guess we'll try again on Friday, right?
Yeah. I've still got obviously all of it. So we'll do, if we don't get any response from Braden, I'll send him an email tonight. And if by Friday it's not happening, then we will we'll try again, and it'll be 1 through 9, and then Dustin can randomly select it again.
Sounds good. We'll let Siri select it next time.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, cool. So congratulations, Braden. Back to the game at hand. Face-off wise, one of the reasons that the Vancouver Canucks have David Kampf in the lineup. But if I pull up the stats right now, Linus Karlsson took 1, he won it. Sasson was 75% of the draw. Marco Rossi was 58. Evander Kane took 1. But Kampf now comes in at 45% on the face-off dot. If the only reason he's in this lineup is to win face-offs and do penalty killing, how can you justify having him as your second line center if he's sitting at 45% of the face-off dot?
Yeah. I mean, he got victimized by JT Miller a bit tonight. And Mika Zibanejad. I mean, they just ate him for lunch.
Don't get me started on Drew O'Connor's 20%.
I don't want to talk about Drew O'Connor at center. Let's just be clear that Aatu Ratu should be playing in Drew O'Connor's spot. Fight me about it. Anyone out there. Like the way Ratu was playing. Like if that is not a signal to anyone with half a hockey fan brain that the mandate is to tank, then I don't know what is. Because it's crazy to me that that Drew O'Connor is playing center over Aatu Ratu.
Calvin 99 Charlie donating $2. Who said my boy wasn't a face-off guy? Linus Karlsson 100% in the draw tonight. You love to see it. Thank you for the $2 dono, Calvin 99 Charlie. You love to see it. Braden is subbed. He did sub. The only way you can chat in this chat is if you are subscribed. We have changed over now to a sub-only chat because of all the Russian bots that were showing up in the Abby series last spring. So now he is subscribed. Lucky for him on the first night. I guess it's beginner's luck for Braden winning those tickets, but you'll love to see it. He'll be a forever fan now.
I hope so.
3 stars a night, Dustin. Who wins them?
Oh, let's see. It's probably an American, right? So, I mean, Thatcher Demko, first star, Evander Kane, game winner, and Liam Ogren, the other goal that beat a goalie.
It's easy for
How'd I
them.
do?
They can't screw it up. That's exactly what it is. Demko, 100% save percentage, no goals against. Evander Kane, 1 goal. Didn't really do anything else for the rest of the entire game, but at least he scored the game winner. And then Ogren with the second goal of the game which were the only 2 goals scored on a goalie. So Garland has to be left out to lunch, even though it was a beautiful backhander from his own zone. That's fine.
Exactly.
It's fine. They did fine. We're
And
not
that-
going to give them too
yeah.
hard of a time.
No, they did fine. They got a win. And I mean, who knows, like if they sweep this this road trip, it's gonna be an interesting Christmas break.
Well, that's when I was setting up the streams this week too. I laughed so hard, right? Because it's really literally the Rangers, the Islanders, and the Boston Bruins 3 games in a row. All 3 teams the Canucks played in the Stanley Cup Final. So I'm like, screw it. It's the Stanley Cup Final Gauntlet. So this was game 54 between the Rangers and the Canucks in the 1994 Stanley Cup Final.
What's that series at now?
Let's see. Let's pull up the stats that you want, but you don't really need. So after tonight's win, the Canucks have absolutely smashed the Rangers actually since. Before tonight's game, they were 21-7-4. So they move up to 22-7-4 since losing to the Rangers. There was a stretch in I think it was the 2000 to 2010, the Sedin's era. They won the rush. I think Rangers won like 1 game in 12 games or something over the course of those. So that was the big downfall. So
there was an era there where the Rangers were not very good.
No, they weren't. Yeah. The Golden Knights game is going to get started here. Unfortunately, we won't be live for that, but just so you guys know, I believe it is on Prime tonight if you are looking for the game. So if you have Amazon Prime, you do have access to watch it. So go check them out. They are playing at Pacific Coliseum, so it should be a good game for them. Unfortunately, like we mentioned earlier, Sarah Nurse will not be in the lineup. She's probably going to be out until at least the new year, a couple weeks more before they reassess her. Yeah, but should be another fun game. The Vancouver Golden Knights undefeated at Pacific Coliseum so far in their young existence. And let's see, I'll actually bring it up here for the standings for you guys. They did have a bit of a break. It's funny how it goes. It's almost like a soccer league, right? Where they had a Canada versus USA thing. So they essentially shut down the league. So the Vancouver Golden Knights are sitting in 6th in the league with 5 points, 5 games played. So not bad. The Ottawa Charge, the team they're playing tonight, is in dead last. The only win, though, for the Ottawa Charge did come against the Vancouver Golden Knights. So chance for the Golden Knights, if they win tonight, to move up the standings all the way into 2nd place. Even though they've played more games, that would be a 3-point victory because they have 3 points for a dub and would move them all the way up into 2nd place in the whole league, even though they played way more games. But good to see either way.
Definitely.
Next game for the Canucks is coming up on Friday. Does not look like Bo Horvat is going to be in that game, unfortunately. I don't know if they've gotten any update, but man, the knee is not meant to bend the way it did when he went down. But you still you expect to see probably still a really good fight, as the Islanders have been a very scrappy team this year. Eh, Dustin?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, they're coached by a very scrappy guy in Patrick Waugh. So, they don't go out there without a fight. A couple of good young players in Matt Barzell. We know all about him, a local boy, New West Minster kid. So, and Sorokin can steal a game any night, just like Demko can. When he's on, he can match Demko shot for shot. So, we'll see who gets the Friday game. I actually think we'll probably see Lankinen Friday night. So it'll be Lankinen Friday. I bet Demko goes against Boston on Saturday. Because Demko has started 3 in a row.
Has Demko's never won in Boston, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong.
I think that's correct.
Yeah.
But I also think he's like
Boston
never really
guy.
played there. Yeah.
Let's see. I'll look up the stat here quickly.
Yeah. Captain Kirk, you that's putting it lightly, saying Patrick was bonkers. You hear some former players tell stories about that guy even when he was playing, and it's wild. That man is a different breed for sure.
If you want to see the peak of chaos from Patrick Waugh, just go look at the scraps that they had between them and the Detroit Red Wings after the cheap shot in the playoffs. And man, once they had their chance, Patrick Waugh going at it. Who was he fighting to? It was
Mike Vernon.
Mike Vernon.
Mike
and then
Vernon
the next
center ice.
Yeah, and then they fought again because that rivalry lasted a long time, and I think he was fighting with Osgood as well too. So he took on both of them in different games. So Thatcher Demko versus Boston, his hometown team. He's played against them 6 times now. He's 2-3, so he's got a losing record. But in Boston, he's lost all his games in Boston. He's only played twice in Boston, so not a huge sample size, but at least, has a tough time. Although his one victory in 2021 had a .972 save percentage. His most recent game was 2024 with an 8-2-1, so not exactly Thatcher Demko's best last time. And if anyone can picture this right here, 12-14-24, so that was in the doldrums of last year's tank before Thatcher Demko left for the season. Anything you want to say to chat before I let you go, brother?
Thanks for putting up with us as always. We appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the support, the love. Appreciate the criticism as well, right? Like, not everyone's going to agree with everything we say. And that's a good thing. That's what this is for, to create healthy debates. So appreciate all the comments, and I hope everyone enjoys this win. I don't know where we go from here. I expect Alvin and them to be busy working right up until the roster freeze on the 19th. They got a couple more days here, so we'll see what happens. But if they don't make any moves before the 19th, you can rest assured they will be making some right after Christmas. And yeah, we'll have to see what lineup Foot trots out on Friday night. But I'm excited to play against the Islanders, and I mean, I'm always excited to come on, win or lose, to chat with you and to answer chat's questions. So look forward to the rest of the week. I hope everyone enjoys their couple days off. This is gonna be feel like a long break here, Tuesday to Friday. So enjoy your week, Russ, and we will see you against the Islanders.
Dustin, you're an absolute beauty. I appreciate you, and we'll chat again soon.
Sounds good. Talk to you soon. Cheers.
Dustin Boydell stopping by Silver Fox. You'll love to see it. Always good to see the Silver Fox. Yeah, so once again, the contest is over. Our one of our newest members / subs, Braden, getting it. So L. Braden. What's up, Dark Smile? Long time no see. It feels like forever since I've seen you, my dude. Welcome back to the stream. The Major, pretty amazing how different this team is since last year. Yep. Calvin's so weird, so different. Tank. The Blue, the Bunny True Fan. I was just notified I got a month of membership. Thank you for whoever gifted it to you. I believe it was Hunter. So I believe it was Hunter. This one right here, who got that one to you. Choo choo! KJ Brazy is definitely on the tankathon. I choose you! And then Connor Hill's showing up saying, we beat Schaefer and Co. equals Team Septic Tank equals you will be crying. Connor Cahill is definitely on Team Tank, bro. I'm telling you, Connor. I'm telling you, the Canucks are going to make the playoffs. You think I'm crazy? Does this look like a crazy face to you? Maybe it does. Connor Cahill, thank you very much for the $2 dono. I appreciate you. Russ, I hope you are as happy with the Canucks win. Yep. Dab. I imagine that's a dab, right? Are you dabbing? The Major, Connor Hill, W, tank. But see, this is the thing, Connor. This is the thing. The Canucks won tonight, but they're still in last place, bro. They're still in last place. Even with the win, they're still dead last, bro. It's all good. You can celebrate this victory. Last place behind 3 teams at 30 points, right? The Kraken have 3 games in hand on us. Team Tank is still going, even with the victory. You'll love to see it. I want more Canadians on the team. No knock on the Swedes, but yeah, I want Canadians on the team called the Canucks. Yeah, because Canucks means Canadian. Laugh out loud. Puck, yeah, Dow. Laughing and laugh out loud. Me too, says Red Pill Unlocked. Didn't think anyone would catch my reference. I choose you. That's a Simpsons reference, bro. I got you. I watched The Simpsons. We're both old. I'm calling them out, Rusty. They represent poop. I'm calling them out. They represent poop. Oh, you're calling them out. So you're saying these guys are poop? We beat Schaefer and Co. Team Septic Tank. Crying. Fair enough. You're saying they're poop. That's funny. Carlson quietly got another assist. Yep. Sure did. Left y'all around. I hope Booyam doesn't read a book on being a leader. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Channing Tate. Yum. I was waiting. LMAO. Laugh my ass off. I'm too excited now. Dustin made some good points. Also, no one knows what we want anymore. Russell laughing and crying. That is true. Yeah, no one does know what they want. Get wrecked. No pressure, says Paragraph Pro, Mrs. Paragraph Pro, laughing and crying. What contest? We gave away some tickets to the Sharks game on the 27th. I'm excited to see who wins. I didn't even try because I have to work. You have to work, so you couldn't make it. That's too bad. Contest for some tickets to the San Jose game. He better subscribe after that. Oh, congratulations. Congrats, though, says Jake Stakes Hockey. No. Sweetness, says Red Pill Unlocked. Congrats, bud. If you don't get the response from him, I'll take them and just screw work and quit and go to the game. Winky face. Fair enough. I bet he just takes the tickets and dips. Laugh out loud. How many games do you think they have to win to make a wild card position? Probably like 30. They gotta probably win like 30 of their remaining games. You let unsub people join the contest? Laugh out loud. No, laugh out loud. Nah, he was a sub. I was just making a joke, KJ. I have no idea. Laugh out loud. Anyways, have a great night, y'all. I'm going to edit my video now. Thanks, Russell, for having me on. As always. It's always good to have you, buddy. Tor, you're sticking around for the Golden Knights game at 7? I'm going to see the first part here, but we're going to finish up. I got to run. I got a couple things I got to take care of, unfortunately. Good game, says Zach. Ryan H. Wonder if they're playing a certain guy to showcase them. Easy to trade them. Yep. Russian bots, eating cashews and smoking cigarettes. Yeah. You got to think that all the Russian bots are fueled by cashews and cigarettes. Laugh out loud. James C. Kirk, Team Tank will fall apart. Nucks will win 5 in a row. Monocle. Yeah, you're right, man. They're going to win out on this. They're going to beat the Rangers, the Islanders, the Boston Bruins. And then who do they play after that? The Flyers, yeah. So they're going to win all their games leading up to playing against the San Jose Sharks. The Islanders, the Bruins. Yeah, look at this. They beat the Rangers 3-0. They're going to beat the Islanders. They're going to beat the Bruins. They're going to beat Rick Tocchet and the Flyers and Juleson. And then they're going to beat the Sharks after the Christmas break, too. And then the Kraken. They're never going to lose another game. They play the Flyers twice in like a week. Isn't that weird? They play the Flyers on the 22nd and the 30th. That's so bizarre. Back to the bar. Connor Hill, geez. Is that our record against the Rangers? We must be their biggest bogey team. Yep. Rangers' first cup wins in 54 years until then. Yep. Indeed, says James C. Kirk. Canada got destroyed in the women's rivalry series, outscored 24-7. Yep. They did not have Sarah Nurse, which was a big thing for them, too. Props to Vernon, says Dijon Mustard. We playing Lanky in net against Boston? No, I would say Lanky gets the next game. And then Demko gets Saturday against Boston. Dusty, please go. Don't go Team Tanks, Calvin 99 Charlie. Van Al's like, LFG! I did some knee pit queefs. Eh? You lying on your back while you did that? Trying at home. Right now. Major Dow. Tank. Dobby, tank. Go Team Tanks, says Dijon Mustard. We need to lose 6 games. Laugh out loud. We lose 6 games, then we're out of the playoffs. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, friend? Just gonna bring up the Golden Knights game while we're still here. Kane and Sherwood for picks after Xmas. I could see that. Perfect. Get the Golden Knights game on TV. At least we can watch while we're here. Forbert on 2 years. Yeah, he signed a 2-year contract, right? Forbert is technically on a 1 year with the injury. Laugh out loud. Yeah, fair enough. Dark smile. I know my timeline is different now to track your streaming. So you can't make it for most games, Dark smile. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing great. It's also really nice to see you, Dark smile. Welcome back. Major hashtag Forbert. Dabs is Trichomes, aka Trichomes Concrete. No, those are Paragraph Pro. Rusty and Dusty, Rusty and Dusty, Rusty and Dusty. Hash, Rollin' Oil, etc. Interesting. Holes and moles. Van Al, are you okay, bro? 1 win. We jump 3 teams. Calgary loses against the Sharks. Yeah, it could happen. Laugh out loud, Connor. This is the boobs again, right? This is the boobs one. It's either last or first. Yep, Major. Yep, not holding back on this group. Laugh out loud. Yeah, Connor Cahill hoping for some losses. This is what I hear. Hoping for some losses in Team Tank, eh? Calvin 99 Charlie. Nashville isn't winning against Carolina either. Can you imagine if they beat Carolina? Actually, before we go, let's have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. So, the Wild are currently defeating the Capitals in the 3rd period. Let's see if Quinn has any points. Quinn Hughes with an assist on Kirill Kaprizov's power play goal. I'm not a bitter ex-boyfriend. So, Capitals losing currently to the Wild. So, Wild is life beating up on OV Capitals fan. Ruthless Sharkies up 1-0 on Deadly Flames. Avalanche and Kraken will get going pretty quick here. The Mammoth lose to the Bruins, so Omega Fish sad. Jimmy Meyer happy. Fatality Blackhawks is sad. Zach is happy. The Flyers, Darth Jedi beating Universal Habs. Diehard Red Wings beating up on Islanders, Fisherman Islanders. The Canucks defeating the Rangers. The Ducks losing to the Blue Jackets. And the Oilers defeating the Penguins 6-4. Who was in net? Was it Seelovs? Who was in net? Tell me. It was not Seelovs in net. 5 goals against on 22 shots. Not great for Stuart Skinner in his debut. Stuart Skinner loses by giving up 5 goals on 22 shots against his former team. That is hilarious. Oh my God, Stuart Skinner. All right, back to the bar. All right, let's end the poll question now too. We'll end that. See what you guys want. Connor, we need honesty. Are you saying I'm not being honest? I don't think I can catch up to Eric. Bro is at 1,200 points. I only have 500. Laugh out loud. Yeah, and our top fans, Hunter is at 1,900 points now. Calvin's at 500. And Evelyn's at 375. Major Doubt, 325. Jake Steaks Talk, 300. Fangirl at 300. Everyone else is at 300, looks like. The poll question is posted now. What do you want the Canucks to do with the rest of the season? Tank Baby Tank takes it with 42%. Trade everyone. Tank Baby Tank without trades is 24%. So the vast majority, 64%, are calling for a tank. And then push for the playoffs with trades, 20. And then push for the playoffs without trades, 14%. So if we add those up, 64% of people want to tank, whether we trade more guys or not. And then 34% of you 66% wants to tank. And then 34% of you want to push for the playoffs. Some of you want to do it with trades, and less of you want to do it without trades. Let's also flip this over and have a look at our donos for the night, because you guys went crazy as usual on our dono train. Pull that up. Going all the way back up to the top. So Calvin99 Charlie using his monthly membership message to say, wait a minute, who got me my next sub? But Calvin, welcome to the 12-month club. Hi, Major, Dusty, and Big Mac, I do believe. Yep, you're right. And then he donated a gift of membership to celebrate. So thank you, Calvin99 Charlie. And then Hunter donated 5 gifted memberships, which all went out. And then he donates another gifted membership. And then Calvin99 Charlie with a $2 dono says, seriously, who is Quinn Hughes? Laughing and crying. Yep, Quinn who? Quinn who? And then Hunter with a $2 dono say refs are paid off. What a period. Yeah. Major donates a gifted membership. Major donates a gifted membership. Hunter donates 5 gifted memberships. Daniel Turgeon, local Surrey boy, with a $2 dono say, well, shit. We are winning team all of a sudden, question mark. Yep. And then Hunter with a $2 dono says, we can afford to win. We'll still be in last, which is absolutely correct. The Canucks are still in dead last. And then another $2 dono from Daniel Turgeon. I don't think Demko got the team tank membo. Laugh out loud. You're correct. And then Hunter says, Jesus, my game is nearly 5 minutes ahead of the stream. The biggest gap so far. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, like I said, I feel like your stream might have gotten behind, but thank you for the $5 dono. And then Major General, technically Jake is responsible for Hughes and Miller. Hughes and Miller. Jake's Takes Hockey denies both of those. Zach using his monthly membership message after being a member for 10 months to say, let's go Leafs. Donnie Bluebone using his monthly membership message after being a member for 3 months to say, boo Leafs, evening out the universe. KJ Brazy using his monthly membership message. He's got a 6 there, but he's been 9 months, 69, dude. Russ, who do you want to draft? I want to draft Caleb Malhotra. Big Mac with a $1 dono into the swear jar. Hunter with another gifted membership. Calvin99 Charlie somehow using another monthly membership message, which is crazy. Dijon Mustard using his monthly membership message. He's been a member for 5 months and he says, woo! And then Major General with another gifted membership. And then Calvin with a gifted membership. And then Hunter drops a 30 bomb in the chat. You crazy son of a gun. Thank you very much, Hunter. We are still last. If you're a team tank, you're still happy. And then Major General says Demko decided he's going to just going to do everything. Yep. And then Hunter with a $2 dono says Lek on left, Liam on right of EP40. Yeah, I would love to see that. Put that line together right now. And then Calvin99 Charlie said, who said my boy wasn't a face-off guy? Not me. I always said your guy was a face-off guy. And then Connor Cahill with a $2 dono say, we beat Schaefer and Co. Team Septic Tank. Crying. Yeah. Okay, so Team Septic Tank will be crying if we beat Schaefer and Co. I'm calling them out, Rusty. They represent shit. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Major. Thank you, Dijon. Thank you, KJ Brazy. Thank you, Donnie Bluebone. Thank you, Zach, for all of your donations. And thank you, Daniel Turgeon, as well. I think we got everyone there. All right. Okay, we'll finish up with chat here. And then we're going to... Ooh, puck. Oh, oh, look at that. The Golden Eyes scored. Hannah Miller puts it towards the front of the net. And Katie Chan with her first goal as a member of the Golden Eyes. Batting the puck out of the air. And scoring a goal. The Vancouver Golden Eyes up 1-0. Oh, the website hasn't even updated yet. That's crazy. Yeah, I think Katie Chan. Oh, bizarre. All right. Johnny Redbone's back. What's up, Johnny Redbone? Too evil. Too evil! Dijon Mustard being Team Tank since Boudreaux. Dijon has been on Team Tank the whole time. Major, honestly, it's the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. Yep. Johnny Redbone. Yes, I have my name back. Red pill is away. Fair enough. Haha, if everyone was honest, only Britain would survive. What do you mean? Laughing and crying. Are they the most honest people? Russ, thank you for streaming. Much appreciated for all the hard work and have a great evening. You too, Mohammed. Nice to see you. KJ Brazy. Eric is always number one in points. Laugh out loud. Islanders, Bruiners, and then Flyers, I think. Yep, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. Britain is such an old culture that they can elegantly talk trash. Fair enough. Go Flames, go! Get the points, says Johnny Redbone. Major, Connor says to Major, they hate their own royal family. Laugh out loud. Eric, pockets are hella deep. Makes mine look like a puddle. Laugh out loud. Yeah, Eric is very generous. It's ridiculous. Rightfully so, Connor, says Major. After 6 losses, we are officially out of the playoff race, and the NHL will post it. Interesting. Although I think they really just love to hate their monarch. Which is fair enough. Major, they represent the long lost past. Sooner or later, they'll all be sent into exile like Andrew. LMAO. NHL is savage for posting it. Laughing and crying. What did they post? Oh, posting that you're out? They are savage, but I find it hilarious. Laugh out loud. Russell Sprout! What are you on about? Me looking for losses? Yeah, not in a million years. Connor, we have a special dungeon set up for them. Once they are gone, we can forget every lesson ever learned from the past. Freedom! Laugh out loud. Major General's like, tank, tank, tank. Connor Hill, the fact you Canadians swear an allegiance to the king is embarrassing enough. Bro! Don't lump me in with the other people. I did not swear allegiance to the king. I would never do that. Skinner is useless, says James C. Kirk. Yep. Swear jar, swear jar, swear jar, says Johnny Redbone. Pittsburgh with the dumbest move of their history, going out and signing a sprung, not a brick wall. Yep. Woohoo, says Hunter. Skinner says such a sieve, says KJ Brazy. Mr. Rainbow Boy, Stuart Skinner, proving Edmonton's point. Yeah. The Major General, well, that's one reason I prefer US, Connor. Down there, we've proud to ignore the past. Yeah, ignorance is bliss, right? Right, Major? Tor. Hughes already has so much chemistry with Tarasenko. He looks 10 years younger with these awesome breakout passes from Quinnithi, says Tor. Tor is loving it. Hi, says Big Hog. Welcome, Big Hog. Welcome to the stream, my dude. KJ almost got silenced again. Laugh out loud. Bye, says Big Hog. Oh my God, that was quick. Big Hog in and out just like that. 3 Scorpion. Go, 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 go. Yeah, the Canucks did score. Oh yeah, that's for the Golden Eyes. Yeah, go, 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 go. Oh wait, here. I didn't do it quickly. Hang on a second here. Let's go like this, and we'll go like this, and we'll go. Go! Golden Eyes score! You'll love to see it. Calvin's like, go, Golden Eyes, go, Golden Eyes, go, Golden Eyes, go, Golden Eyes. James C's Kirk, Dobby, 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 Dobby. Hunter says, thank you for streaming, Russ. Russell for streaming. You're very welcome. Good night. See you next time. Thanks, Dark Smile. Thanks for being here. Plan the parade 2 times. Laugh out loud. Food night gang. Food night Eric. Laugh out loud. Connor, it's a shit show and we love it. We're only miserable when we sometimes get completed efficiently because we have nothing to complain about. Laugh out loud. Food night. Tank parade. Connor Gill, Major Dow. True. Life's too boring being perfect. Why we need Russ's channel to be imperfect. Yeah. Nothing is perfect. Enoch's 9-8-2-2 Canucks make the playoffs and knock out the Wild. Couldn't that be Enoch? Wouldn't that be so funny? That would make me laugh so incredibly hard. I love the way you talk, Enoch. Welcome to the stream. We would do that, Enoch. Laugh out loud. At Connor. Rusty and Dusty, Rusty and Dusty, Rusty and Dusty. Book of Enoch. Good film. Cheers all. Gotta take out the boy for a pee in the deluge of wetness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take Dobby out in a second here too. So see you next time, Johnny Redbone. Major Dow. Well, that can be an exception. Laughing at Rusty and Dusty. Yeah. The one book I like in the Bible is Enoch, and they took it out, of course. Really? Release the Enoch cut. Major's like Connor, Flex, Giraffe, Dow, Peace, Hockey, Pray, Cool, Eggplant, Fire, Lava Fountain, Laughing and Crying. The Book of Eli is also a good movie. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's the one with Denzel Washington, and he memorized the Bible, right? Like that was that. Canucks and Wild conference finals would go crazy. Can you imagine? Oh, that would be so funny. Laughing and Crying, that's one I'm talking about, Calvin. Oh shit. Haha, my bad. I think I need to trailblaze. Laugh out loud. Major, hey, don't forget about the Dobby dog. Yeah, fair enough. W stream Russ. Later, y'all. No, I said the Book of Enoch, bro. Fusion! W for the new GM. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm away for the night. Hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Thanks for being here, Big Mac. And then KJ Brazy's like, Fusion! And then Major's like, Big Mac. And then it's like, Big Mac. Peace. And then Connor Gale, Big Mac. Good night, Big Mac. Enoch, laugh out loud. Andrew, hope you're all doing well. Was busy during the game. Seemed a bit sloppy, but a decently fought win. Yeah, you got that right. Nice to see you, Andrew. Thanks for stopping by at the end. Love, peace, and Bannock Grease from KJ Brazy. And then Connor Gale says, in fact, I think I'll call it here as well. 2 times win in a row. We're not tanking, my dudes. We're going deep run. Deal with it. Woo! You'll love to see it. Have a great night, everyone. Go Canucks, go. Yeah. So we'll be live again on Friday night. We're going to be live against the Islanders. It's going to be another 4:00 game on the island, the bad island, not Vancouver Island. And we won't get to see Bo Horvat too because he's hurt. But either way, we will be there to watch the game together because we're live during every single Vancouver Canucks game. So until then, Friday night, remember, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. And make sure you make good choices.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight? Doing good. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good.